Good evening, all of my fellow gamers, memers, streamers, and dreamers. Welcome to the stream. It's your boy Nkda back at it again with the Monday night stream. Happy to be here for you all. Just trying to get my camera set up straight. But welcome to the stream, everyone. Hope you all had a wonderful weekend. It's time to get started with the week, and of course, no better way to start your week than with some cool Amazon products that you guys can pick up. I've got a lot of awesome gift ideas for you guys today. Basically everything tonight except for one product by Nate I cover. But the cool thing about the Nate product tonight is there's a special coupon code for an extra 15% off. I will be posting that once the time comes. But welcome to the stream. Welcome, Robin. I saw you in here earlier. Thank you for being here, and then welcome Justin, of course. Now, before we get into our show for tonight, don't forget there is a current giveaway going on that ends October the 1st for a chance to win the Eufy Security Smart Drop Delivery Box valued at $399.99. And of course, to enter for a chance to win that, you go to www.dragonblogger.com/win smart drop, one word. And I'm doing well, Robin. Thank you so much for asking. I'm super excited. Tomorrow, when I do my show, got a cool little thing at the end where I thanks to Eric and some other people who request, I'm going to be doing some Star Wars book readings on my Tuesday night show. So I'm excited to get to start that. That's gonna be all kinds of fun. Very excited to do that. But you know, when that gets here, and I'm gonna be super excited about it. But you know, also, how could I forget? Don't forget, guys, hydrate or dihydrate. Make sure that every Nkda Dragon Blogger stream, you got your water bottles with you so that you can stay hydrated throughout. Refresh your body, replenish your energy, replenish that hydration. Cool. I lost my train of thought. Replace that hydration component in your body. Make sure that you are hydrated and ready to go. Otherwise, you might dehydrate and go in the way that we don't want you to go, you know? And in fact, I'm excited because tonight we get to I'm going to be showing you guys that AquaCrest inline filter that I use to get my water, and that thing is really cool. We'll get to it later in the show, but basically what's really awesome about it is that you know, you basically get water bottle quality water from your fridge, which I think is cool. And you know, I have since stopped buying water for anything other than emergency reasons with that. So when we get to that, you guys will see me get super excited about that, because you know me, I love me some water, some agua. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into some really cool products. So the first product that I have to show you guys tonight is this really cool Logitech M510. It's a really nice little wireless mouse to have. I used it for my work computer when I was working from home, and they sent me like a laptop. And I like laptops, but trackpads just aren't for me. So I was lucky to get this really cool Logitech mouse that worked absolutely amazingly. Plug and play, was able to use it from the get-go. So let's go ahead and jump right into that product. So I've got my new Logitech mouse right here, and I'm ready to just get it and go. I've already taken out the little dongle to use it, and I'm basically going to show you how to plug and play because I haven't had it installed to my computer yet. But you just simply pull this bottom pad out, and it's under here. These batteries are rated to last with the mouse for 24 months, but that's yeah, so you get 2 months of battery life out of these from one set of AA batteries, and it came with some regular old Duracell batteries. But you know what's really cool about it is that, like, I often forget to turn off my mouse, and what's really cool about this mouse, it has a built-in protocol for when you don't use it for 5 minutes, it automatically shuts off to conserve on battery life, which I think is an absolutely fantastic feature for any kind of wireless mouse that's battery operated to have. Because you got to make sure that you're turning this thing on and off too, and that's at the bottom. So now it's turned on, and I'm going to go ahead and plug the dongle into my laptop port up here, and I should just be, yep, I'm already good to go now. And what's also cool about this mouse is that it's not super light. It's got a good amount of weight to it, and I like a good amount of weight on my mouse, and so this thing felt really good in the hand. It has a really nice ergonomic design to it as well. One thing that's cool about this Logitech mouse, as you can see it moving around, is that they'll fill out the quick draw right now. I don't think so. I don't think there's any gift card giveaway tonight, so I don't think you have to fill out anything for a quick draw. You can use it with Logitech's G Hub software and change what all of the buttons. Oh yeah, that's another cool part about this one is that if you use the G Hub software with it, it does have programmable buttons, but honestly, you really don't need to. It has. Oh, and Justin, since you posted that one, can you update the pin for us in the Dragon Blogger group? Because I didn't see that one on it today. I knew the Legends Arceus giveaway had been finished, but I hadn't seen the one for the Ixa Air Comfy. 7 customizable buttons on here that you could do different things with, and as you can see, now see, this was the mouse that they sent. Now that mouse is a Dell mouse and it's super light, but the Logitech one, like I said, has got a good amount of weight to it. Feels really good in the hand. And again, it's just plug and play. You're good to go. But you can use that Logitech G Hub software if you want to customize those buttons. Also, what's up, Buy Things? Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here, buddy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So yeah, just a really good mouse to have, especially for the price point. Just a really good travel mouse too. It can store the dongle at the bottom, and like I said, those AA batteries are good to last for 24 months, especially if you're remembering to turn off your mouse. But if you're clumsy like me and you forget to turn your mouse off, don't forget it does have that protocol where if you don't use the mouse for 5 minutes, then it will auto shut off, and that's something that's really cool about it. Now, the next product that we have is another a really good quality of life change product. It's the iLife S8, and it's a really cool RoboVac to have. Now, this one is different from other ones that I've done. It doesn't have an app that works with it, but you don't need the app to use it. And what's really cool about this one is that you can set it on an auto timer for it to go on its own. You don't have to worry about any kind of app. You do get a remote that you can use with it, but it's very easy to just set up, use it, and just go, So really easy. So this little bad boy here is the Noise by iLife. This is the S8 Pro. I absolutely love the smooth interface of it. It was super easy to set up, and what I really love about it is unlike a lot of other RoboVacs, this one displays the charge on it, and it also keeps the time on it. And what I think is really cool is because it has that time and it has the interface that shows you the battery. I like it more than a lot of other RoboVacs that I've gotten to do. And it was just super simple. You don't have to stress about having an app or anything, and you're basically just good to go. Now I'm going to skip ahead just a little bit and show you guys how easy it is to use. You just simply dock it, set the time that you want to go, and then it's good to go. You can also set it to just manually go by pressing that big button on the front, and then it'll just go automatically. But I like the fact that you can schedule it and use it like that. S8 right here. I'm going to go ahead and let it start. So it's going to slowly try to navigate across the room. Now, what's cool about this one is that it basically does a perimeter scan when you first use it. So it's going to go around the room. It's going to keep hitting that edge until, it finds out where the edge of the room, and then it works itself inward in a spiral pattern. And I really like that too. Now, what's really cool about it is because of the way that the gears and the tires are set up, it knows when it's on a hardwood floor and it knows when it's on a carpet, whether it's a rug or actual carpet. And depending on how deep it is, it will also change its suction power, which we'll also see in a little bit when I get it up here. I'm glad that it showed that part right here because you can hear how the vacuum picked up once it stepped onto the carpet rug from the hardwood floor. It made an audible change in the noise, and I think that that's cool because and it just went down to now it's back on hardwood floor. So it knows how to adapt depending on what surface it's going over, which I think is absolutely amazing. So I'm gonna let it run its course and basically let it do its thing. I'm gonna try to avoid it so I don't affect how it learns how to get around, but it's absolutely amazing and I love it. While my vac is running its course, I just wanted to show you guys some other cool features about this. Now what's really cool is that it comes with this nice little mop attachment. So yeah, it comes with a mop attachment. And if you look over there, this is the remote that I was telling you about where you can change the pattern in which it works in. But my favorite part about it is this little feature right here, which basically you can set it up in the doorway of a room. And what it does is it shoots out a laser, and that laser is going to hit the wall that's, across from it. And whenever your vacuum gets to that portion, it will stop right there, and it will not, it basically sets off a do not pass this line kind of setup, which I thought was really cool. I'd never seen a RoboVac that came with a device where you could block off a room, which was really nice because you'll see I'm going to show you in the video where I don't want it to go into the back because, you know, there's a lot of stuff where it can get caught on, get stuck under. And so having this option is just another cool feature of it.
Infrared line that the robot knows if it's on this side of the line, it's a working area, but to not go past this. So I think that it's really good because over here, we really wouldn't want it to go past into that back area because there's a lot of stuff back there where.
So just a really awesome, really cool vacuum to have. Like I said, it doesn't have an app like a lot of common RoboVacs have, but it still has all the utility that you would still get from the app just with the program or with the interface of the actual RoboVac itself. And then again, it comes with extra pieces that you can attach, such as the mop head. It comes with some replacement brushes for the actual vacuum itself in case one gets, you know, like broken or bent or it falls off for some reason. You always got those replacements, and you got a little cool small little cleaning set too, where you can clean out those brushes, clean out the filters, make sure everything is good to go, unimpeded by dust, fur, whatever it may suck up. And like I said, just a really overall great vacuum to have. And it's also currently on sale, 16% off of its regular price. Typically it's about $225. You can get it right now for about $190. So definitely a good steal. Now, if we're talking about other good steals, this next product is one that I absolutely love, was super happy to get to do also, but it is the Siago standing desk, which has so far been one of my absolute favorite desks of all. You know, I think in our house we have 5 desks, and this is the first ergonomic standing desk that we ever had. Really great for pairing with, you know, so we just got a little treadmill to put under the standing desk too, so that whenever we're working from home and we need to use our desk, we can just sit there and walk in place in front of our desk. And that's really cool. I'm going to be doing a video on that product soon because having the little small treadmill, the little walking treadmill, and a standing desk really helps eliminate being sedentary, especially if you have a work from home or an office job. And it just really helps you keep your blood flowing, not get too stiff or anything. And so pairing it with the Siago desk is going to be absolutely amazing, but the Siago desk itself is already amazing. So let's check it out. Hey everybody, so this bad boy right here is my Siago electric height adjustable standing desk, and it's absolutely amazing and it has a lot of cool features. The first of which is the feature that you use to adjust the actual height of the standing desk, which I'm going to show you here. So I already have some custom profiles built in where if I hit 1 right here, it's going to adjust it to its highest position. Now its lowest height is 23.6 inches and it goes all the way up to about 49.2 inches, and it will hold 240 pounds of weight. It's absolutely sturdy and super easy to build. It only took me about 20 minutes to build this entire thing. But now that it's about to reach its highest height, it's going to... Oh, what's up, JC? Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here. Stop right there. How you doing? How was your weekend? I'm going to hit 2, and it's going to adjust down to a sort of medium setting at 100. And then once it gets there, I'm going to show you guys basically how to program this really amazing, really easy to use standing desk. So I'm going to go over here to the little panel, and as you can see, it's at 100, and it has these 2 buttons on the side to adjust the height, and then 4 buttons on the side that you use to save the profiles. So I'm going to demonstrate that here. So right now it's at 100, which is basically my second setting. So I'm going to lower this down right here just by holding this button and then letting go. Let's see, survived it. DB kept me up all all late on Friday and Saturday. It was all good. How about you? I had a really great weekend. Got to relax. I've been sort of semi-stressed, you know, just from having 3 jobs and being swamped all the time, not having a lot of time to decompress. But I was able to decompress at least a little bit this weekend. Read a lot of the Star Wars book that I'm currently on. It's basically this one's pretty late in the timeline, but it features Boba Fett, who's like, he's in my top 5 favorite Star Wars characters of all time. So I've really been enjoying getting to read some of this. I'm about 70% done with it, and so I'm looking forward to finishing it either tonight or tomorrow. So right when I get to where I want. So it's going to be 89. Then I'm going to hit the S button, hit the 3 button, and that's going to save it to profile 3. So now that when I hit 2, it's going to go back up to the 100 that I had previously set it for. And now when I hit the 3, it's going to go to the new profile that I just set up, which it should be 89. So we're going to see that here. So overall, this desk is absolutely fantastic, absolutely easy to use. It has two clips on the side that you can use for headphones and all sorts of things. So if you're looking for an awesome ergonomic office desk, this is definitely the one to pick out. It's absolutely fantastic, super easy to build, and I don't know what I would do without it. This thing is absolutely fantastic and amazing. So yeah, I really do love that standing desk. It's really easy to set up. Now you can build it as one person. It took me about 20-25 minutes to build it by myself, but it's one of those things that's really it's a lot easier if you have two people. Some of the pieces are kind of heavy, but it is manageable as one person. It's faster with two, I promise you. Also, what's up, cool shopper? Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here. And so just something to keep in mind, but really straightforward, really easy to use. Has its own wire management features under it for when you have to plug it in to use the motor for it. Just a really easy to use, really easy to build standing desk that can again change your work from home experience and just make it easy. Let's see, watching game at the same time, so a little slow here. It's okay, Robert. Who's playing right now? I don't keep up with football until the Super Bowl comes around, and then I place my bets and I try to make some money, but that's about the only time I really watch football, honestly. but but yeah, really cool standing desk. So the next product though that I have to show you is the phone that I use. It is the Apple iPhone 13, which I still haven't made a video for, but I will soon. But I have my iPhone 13 right here. I'm actually using it for the show tonight to change the carousel and stuff. But as you can see, I'm going to take it out of its case so you guys can see the phone in its full glory. Now, one thing that I always recommend with phones like this is to get a glass protector for the front, which I have on here, and then I also have a protector for my camera on the back too, because basically that's the best feature of the phone, just to make sure that I got that extra +1 to my lifespan on it. Let's see, Eagles Viking 24-7. Okay, let's go Philadelphia. But really nice phone. Blue's my favorite color, so I was really actually happy to be able to get the phone in my favorite color. But there's a lot of cool features that I love. Like I said, the camera's like the best feature, and so you get to do a lot of stuff with the camera. You get to take a portrait version, of the camera, which is really good at taking like selfies. You can do panoramics, you can do slow-mo vids, you can do high FPS vids, you can record, up to 4K and 60 FPS, which is absolutely amazing. The file sizes are huge, but with 128 gigabytes, I don't have to worry about too much. In fact, I use this phone and my iPhone XS Max to make a lot of my videos too. And so just absolutely do love this thing. Now, one of my favorite features, being the Virgo dude that I love to keep all my stuff organized. So as you can see right here on my phone, I have all my stuff on basically one page and in a bunch of apps, in a bunch of app categories. Like I have all my social medias in one, all of my extras and stuff in another, such as like video editing programs, calculators, stuff like that. I have entertainment, which has all of like my streaming and music app stuff. Sorry, it's really hard to kind of see in my entertainment. Then I have all my gaming stuff in one. I have all the apps that have to do with like banking or money in another. And so I'm just able to customize everything on one page, and that's something that I really love about Apple. Now, another thing that keeps me with Apple too is the fact that with iMessage, if you're messaging another person with an iPhone, you don't need service to talk to them. You can use just Wi-Fi, and that's another thing that I think is cool is you can pair this with a lot of different Apple products too. Like this thing will sync up with iMessage on my Apple, on my MacBook. I also have the AirPod Pros for it, and I have an Apple Watch for it. And so I just like the Apple aesthetic and being able to have everything at once. I like the convenience of it. Also, what's up, DH? Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here. Ooh, excuse me. And so yeah, it's a really nice phone to get. I'm probably not gonna upgrade to the 14 just because I'm still paying this one off through Verizon on the lease to own thing. And so I'm probably gonna keep this one for just a little bit. Probably wait for the 15 to upgrade, unless for some reason I'm able to just pay this off and get the 14. But I usually do every other one. So like I got the XS Max, then the 12 came out, I didn't get a 12, and then the 13 came out and I got 13. And so I'm probably gonna skip the 14, wait for the 15, and then get the 15. But great phone, easy to use, really nice interface, really great for gaming. Like I do Pokemon Go, and I do a couple of mobile games when I'm bored on here, and it's kind of fun. And so basically it's just a really good. Yeah, there's no need. Yeah, if I upgrade, even if I did get a 14, I definitely wouldn't get a 14 base with all these Pro Max cases that they've sent me. If I get anything from the 14, it's gonna be a 14 Pro Max because I already got cases for it. But yeah, I do love my 13. What keeps me, like I said, mostly is the camera and the fact that I can get it in blue, which is my favorite color. But just overall great phone to have. I really do enjoy it. And I love taking pictures with it, taking pictures and videos because it's just so easy, and this it's not hard. Same like 16 cases. I counted. I think I have 14 Pro Max cases now. Just don't even have a 14 Pro Max, but I got plenty of cases. I mean, I have a fake 14 Pro Max. I like to think that I have a 14 Pro Max. But speaking of 14 Pro Max, we have some cool. I have gotten a lot of cool cases. Justin has gotten a lot of cool cases too. And these next two cases that I'm about to show you are among my favorite that I have received. I absolutely love Raptic. They are a wonderfully amazing phone brand to have. And so this first one is from the Raptic Clutch series, which I really do enjoy. And here is the case right here. I have it on hand. I really love the design of it, how it has kind of like these vertical lines that kind of bend inwards that give it a really cool effect. And I also love the fact that it has these kind of transparent slits on the side. Let's see. Also, there is no difference in the Pro. The only real difference in the Pro versus the regular one is the camera upgrade, really. That's about it for the most part. Um, the 14 Pro is the same size as the 13 and the 14, but it has a better camera. If you're looking for, there's a slight advantage to getting the 14 Pro if you have a 13 base, but that's probably about it. Just the camera. Maybe I think it has maybe a slightly faster processor. Justin knows more about it than I do, so you'd have to ask him in all honesty. But the case itself, the Raptor. I'm gonna put my little model phone in here so you guys can see it. Um, and so it fits in really well. It has a very nice like feel to the buttons too, a very nice click, plenty of space for the Pro and the charging port, mic, and speaker. What I love the most about it though, honestly, is like I don't it's kind of hard to tell, but if you look on the side right here where the Raptic logo is, this is a very nice kind of texture slash like serrated grained side to it that it feels really awesome in the hand too, and it gives you a really good grip. Now, one thing that I also love about these new Raptic 14 Pro Max, not only with this one but with the case I'm going to show you next, is that it's part of Raptic's Eco Element Initiative, which basically means these are carbon neutral cases that come with plastic free packaging and environmentally conscious packaging too. Now, in addition to getting a really awesome case that has these really nice side bumpers and all the other features that I've explained, you also have a really nice raised back to protect the camera. As you can see, you can't see any of the lenses, and it has a really good amount of range, to protect your actual camera. But like I said, if that doesn't sell you, the fact that the Eco Element Initiative that Raptic employs with all of their cases is another reason to just support this amazing brand, because we have to protect our environment. And so the fact that they are putting all of this into having not only plastic free packaging and a biodegradable packaging, but they also have carbon neutral cases, which just make them a really nice brand to stand behind. Now, this next series, this is the Raptic Clutch. The one that follows it is the Raptic Secure, which is my from all of the out of all the 14 Pro Max cases that Raptic has released, the Secure series are my favorite. They also follow the Eco Element Initiative, but the design of these is absolutely fantastic. They've got that translucent back with transparent little slits on the side that you can see. A really nice raised, protection for your camera lenses. And then these also have like advanced bumpers on the sides for them to protect your phone, as you can see right here. Now, remember on the last case when I was telling you how it had like a serrated grip, these bumpers have that same serration on them too. And so you can just kind of feel that if you were to drop your phone, that it would be safe. Again, the buttons feel really good for it too, but these kind of have a more muted press where the other ones have a more clicky press, if that interests you at all. And then of course, plenty of access to the mute port, as you can see, as well as plenty of space for your charging port, speakers, and mic. And what I love most about this series, in addition to all of those really cool features, all of the eco initiative, the climate pledge friendly casing, is the colors that you can get. So not only do I have this green one, but I also have the blue one in the back, and it also comes in charcoal. So if you wanted to get different colors, you have those options too. But I really do love this kind of olive green. It looks really nice. It's a very aesthetic case, and it offers all the protection and all the advantages of being an eco-friendly case, carbon neutral, that you would ever want. And like I said, Raptic is definitely one of those companies, those brands that you can get behind, because not only do they care about the user and the consumer, but they also care about the environment, which is just something that everyone should be mindful of. So definitely shout out Raptic for being an absolutely amazing climate friendly brand, and shout out for the amazing cases that you make and send us. So I cannot help but support a brand who not only cares about my phone interests but my environmental interests also. So again, shout out Raptic. Now, another anchor product that we have to show you are going to be two Eufy products that I have covered myself, that I absolutely love. The first one is going to be the Eufy Smart Lock. This is the nickel version, so this one's different than the other one that I've covered. The other one is non-nickel, but it has built-in Wi-Fi. This one doesn't have built-in Wi-Fi, but it comes with a little apparatus that you simply plug into your wall. It connects to Wi-Fi, and then it connects to your smart lock via Bluetooth, so that you can use the smart lock itself when you're away from home. And I use it all the time. I'm trying to see. You can see right here, I get notifications all the time from when my front door is locked, and if I can get the camera to focus on it. So you can see where it shows that the door was unlocked manually, unlocked with a code or whatever. And so I think that that's something cool, because it keeps an audit log of everything that you need to know and everything that you want to know in regards to who's coming in and out of your house.
So here I've just recently installed my latest and greatest Eufy security door lock. I absolutely love the Eufy security smart lock that I have in my back door, and now I have one for my front door. So this one's a little different from my other one, whereas the other one
Oh,
has Wi-Fi
also,
built
what's cool is like because I had already installed one, this one took me like maybe 10-15 minutes to install, because once you install one, you know how to install the rest of them. But if you don't know how to install it, it's really super easy. It becomes even easier if you already have a deadbolt style lock, because you don't have to worry about drilling or cutting into your door frame and all. And so this one was really easy to fit, because all I had to do was put it where the old lock was, and it was good to go.
in. This one has a Wi-Fi bridge that it comes with, and it's over here, and you have to make sure you set it up through the device, but it's super easy to set up. And basically that thing connects to Wi-Fi, which connects to your lock via Bluetooth, and then you're able to use it with the app. So I'm just going to show you some cool features. So let me go ahead and open it. Oh, it's locked. Go ahead and unlock it manually and show you guys from the outside how it looks. So you're able to use an actual key. You just take this off, and then you can put the physical key in there if you want to. You can also use a code, which I have preset, but I don't want to show you guys what my code is, just for security reasons. And then of course it has a thumbprint scanner that I can just simply use. And now it's locked it, so as you can see, and then I just put my thumbprint back on there to unlock it, and boom, I can get back in. Now I love it.
So again, just super easy to use, really great product with from Eufy, and with the Eufy security app. It's just fantastic. Like I said, you have all those ways to open it. Not only can you use your thumbprint, you can use a physical code, you can use a physical key for it too. And if that doesn't appeal to you, you can also open it and close it with the app. And like I said, the app also has an audit log too, so you can keep track of who comes in. You can program different fingerprints, so you know who is opening. So if you want to program, say like your in-laws or something, to have the fingerprint access to your home, you can give them that. And then if they come and they're like, oh, I wasn't there, well, I see in my app that it shows that your fingerprint unlocked it, so unless someone stole your fingies, it had to have been you. I just think that's so cool, because no one can say, oh, I wasn't there, oh, I didn't open the door, I didn't. Well, my app says otherwise, so I've got you on lock. But it's really cool too if you have other Eufy security devices too, because Eufy security uses one app. So whether you have a smart lock, a home base, a video doorbell, everything is in one app. And with this next product that I'm going to show you, the E40, it also works within the app. And so you don't have to get a different app. You just have to simply add your device. It's really easy to get it set up. And then once you get it set up, you're just free to use it. So we're going to go jump straight into that product too. And again, absolutely amazing, high quality security product from Eufy.
So this is my new Eufy camera. I'm super excited to use it. I looked at the instructions. It's super easy to set up. It comes with the mounting screws. You do have to charge it. It'll be flashing blue if it's charging and off when it's fully charged. And then the mounting base for it is super easy to do. You just unscrew this off and fit the screws through these holes and mount it. So I'm going to show you what it looks like from the Vantage. There's also a QR code on the bottom that you need to scan if you install the app, and you should install the app because
So yeah, that's something that's really cool too, is that you really, when I say you add it to security app, you just hit that plus button, you scan that code, and boom, you're good to go. You follow some on-screen instructions. It makes you listen for a beep, look for a light that's a certain color, and that's really it.
that's how you get a lot of the features out of this camera. But basically, I'm going to show you what it looks like from that Vantage. Then I'm also going to show you how the app works, and we'll get started. So I have my camera set up now, and as you can see, I'm going to go ahead and hit the play button on here on the app, and just go ahead and allow it all access and allow it to use the microphone. So it's going to load the video, and as you can see, it's an amazing.
So absolutely stunning quality. Now, what I love most about the app and this camera is that you have so many different features that you can use. It has two-way audio, so not only does it hear what's outside, you can also speak into your phone to project your voice from the speakers that are built into the camera. You can save clips. It changes into night mode when it automatically detects that there's not enough light in the area. And there's so many cool features that you get from this camera that I really love. But to really exploit these products, you must have the Eufy security app. Not only does it give you all those options, but when you combine them with other Eufy security apps, you create your own private security grid, so you know what's happening at all times, what's going on in or around your house, and it really does help you develop a peace of mind, because you can always know what's going on. I'm pretty sure my neighbors think I'm paranoid. I was doing 2 cameras today for Reolink, and I have 14 security cameras. My neighbors must think that I am absolutely paranoid. We have cameras everywhere. If a squirrel farts, we'll know about it. Like, it's just, we can see and hear everything around our house, and like I said, it gives you peace of mind, because oftentimes during the weekends I travel back to Houston to go visit my family, go see my grandma, and I can always check back on my house. I can see if my doors are locked, what's going on inside my house, what's going on outside my house, and it's just something that's cool. And I absolutely love Eufy products, because no one has a product like Eufy, no one has an app like Eufy, and you just get so much peace of mind and so much security for a fair and reasonable price, without having to worry about paying a monthly subscription to any kind of security service like Brinks or ADT. And it's just something that's really cool, so it's definitely worth investing in. Now, this next product that I have to show you, stay off my lawn. You know what? I might. Honestly, I might. uh, but this next product falls into a category of products that I like to call insurance products, and you guys hear me say this probably at least once a show, because we always have one of these in our carousels. But these are what I call insurance product, where it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. And this is the Fantic X8 Apex, which is a portable tire inflator that comes with a really cool light, and it comes with different attachments that you can use it to fill up the tires on your car, your bike, your motorcycle, or simply a basketball if you want to.
So this is my Fantic X8 Apex air inflator. I've left it in the box because the box is honestly really nice, and it's it's a really great storage system for the actual device itself that you can keep in your car and super easy. Here's the actual bad boy itself wrapped in a really nice plastic. I opened it just to check it out, but this is the actual first time I've completely unboxed the entire thing. And immediately you can see that it has a really nice sleek screen, a
What I like more than anything about this thing too is that it has input and output for power. So not only you charge it, it took me, I think it takes this thing about 4-ish hours to fully charge when I had it plugged into an AC outlet. But what's really cool about that is that it can also charge your devices if you're in an emergency. So you can always make sure that your cellular and mobile devices have a charge for it also. And then again, like I said, it features that light on it too, which has 3 modes: the actual flashlight, a strobe, and an SOS
it
feature.
really, it has a clicky interactive panel. I don't know if it has any charge in it because I just opened it. I haven't charged it yet. So it does have a little bit of charge. So it's about half just out the box. And then, like I said, the case is very nice for storing it. There's a little box under this soft part that has some accessories. So if you just
And that's what's gonna have all the attachments. Now we can skip that and go straight to this. What's cool about the LCD screen about this is that when you plug it into the tire, it tells you what the current PSI of that tower is. And you'll see the second number below it. That's 35 right now on my screen. That's what your target PSI is. What's really cool about this thing is once you plug it in, you can basically set it down and walk
make
away from
sure
it. It will fill your tire up till it gets to that specific PSI, and then it will auto shut off.
what PSI is perfect for my tires, and 35 is the answer. And so basically, I'm just going to plug these up, make sure my tire is topped off, and go from there. Now, what's cool is that you can set it to whatever PSI you want to, whether it's going to be, higher or lower than what you already have it at. And what's also cool is that it has different modes. So this one is for SUVs, this one is for motorcycles, this one is for bicycles, and then this one is for basketballs. So it already has some preset modes. But if you don't know, it never hurts to check to see what it might be. And then when I'm ready to turn it on, I just hit this power button right here.
And I will say the only downside to this, if you can really consider it to a downside, is that it's kind of loud. But I mean, that's to be expected from an air pump. So just bear that in mind. And I won't bore you with having to sit here and watch it inflate. But
Stopped, but just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna go ahead and manually stop it myself. And so now that I've topped off the pressure of the tire to where it should be, basically I'm good to go. I'm gonna do it for the rest of the tires. But if you're looking for a very fantastic, really nice little tire inflator to have, whether you want to use it for your bike tire, your car tire, or a basketball.
what's up, Boston Butterfly? Welcome to the stream. I love saying your whole name. I know I normally call you Butterfly, but I love saying Boston Butterfly. It reminds me of that one scene from the Game Plan because I love that movie with The Rock and what's her name? Peyton. It's not Peyton List, but I forget what her name is. But I always think about that one song or that one scene where he's like, Boston Webbles, experience the heat. And I love that one scene. And every time I see Boston Butterfly, I think of that one scene. It's like Boston Webbles, catch the magic. And it just makes me laugh every time. Oh man, but thank you for being here. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, really awesome tire inflator. Again, one of those products that it really is an insurance product. It's you'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. And that one's amazing. Currently, it is on a lightning deal too, so definitely worth picking up. Regular about 120. Currently, you get about 90, so you save about $30 on it, 25%. Which like I said, if you're gonna get any product, that's one product that I believe that everyone should just have, just out of pure necessity for it. Like I said, you'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. And if that doesn't describe products like that in a couple of words, then I don't know what else does. Now, next up on our list, we have a really cool RC helicopter. We've got a few little RC products here to show you. But this one is one of my favorite. I love SEMA. They're one of my favorite brands, period, when it comes to RC devices, and this S39 is truly amazing. Now I'm going to skip parts of the beginning of it because all it really comes with is the 2 batteries, a controller which you need to have batteries for, and then that's basically it. Once you get the battery in, you're basically good to go fly it. And so we're just going to skip to where we take it outside and get it going. Now, it does come with a bunch of extra pieces. So if you fly like I do, which means you crash into every other object that you see, it's really nice that it comes with those backup pieces for it. But I crashed this thing a couple of times, and it's light, but it's got a very strong frame, and I really thought that I was going to mess up the propellers, but I didn't. So that should speak to the sturdiness, because you're gonna see in this video, I crashed this thing into a whole bunch of stuff. Like I'm just like, it's crash simulator essentially.
Make sure when you set the helicopter down, you put the back of it facing the pilot, and then you want to turn it on here too to sync it up.
And one thing that I do love about it is that it has an Xbox style controller, which makes it very familiar. It feels really good in the hands, and so that was one thing that I really did enjoy about it.
Throttle up and then down, and then the light on here, once you do that, should stop blinking. So okay, it's solid now. Put it down, and to start it, you just,
and of course, it wouldn't be an Nkda video if he didn't feature the Crocs. I love my Crocs.
lift on the elevation
The I hate Crocs to I can't stop wearing Crocs pipeline is real.
side, which is the left side. Basically, the left side is for elevation, up or down, higher or lower. The right side is for direction.
And crash number 1.
Oh.
Boink.
So I recovered the helicopter. I probably
See, that's one area where me and Nate agree. I whenever I see one of Nate's videos with his black Crocs, I always have to shout him out. Always.
should have given my girlfriend some time to practice with it before just throwing her out to make this video. But as I was saying, this is the button that basically controls the altitude, higher or lower. This is what turns it.
They not hard to run in if you put them in sport mode. You gotta put them things in sport, you know? You have them in leisure mode, which is when the little back tab is in the front, but then you throw them things in sport. You put your foot in, you have the little back tab, and you can run. I be running in those all the time, chasing Obi and Shiva around the backyard. Throw your Crocs in sport and get to going.
This rotates it clockwise, this rotates it counterclockwise, and this button is what uses to go faster speeds or slower speeds. So if you want to just start the plane itself, all you have to do is tilt up on this, and then it'll start spinning, and it'll prime, and it'll get to a certain speed, and if you don't do anything else, then it just simply cut off. So you know it's not just sitting there running. But we're going to give it a trial test number 2 just to kind of show you it flying around and everything, and then you can decide if this is something that you want to pick up.
Crocs defense mode, Crocs attack mode. Croc Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, it's good. This is where it hits the rock. And boink. Okay, I really thought I had, when we were doing this video, I thought I had broke it, like when it hit this rock, and I was like, oh no, I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And it did not break, not a scratch on this thing, and that's a big old rock.
Well, it worked for a little bit. So admittedly,
admittedly, I thought that I had messed it up, but I didn't. As you can see, I hadn't replaced anything on here, and the propellers on it are still good. The frame has no scratches, and like I said, it's really light, but it's really sturdy, and that was something that SEMA makes a really, really, really good RC helicopter. And even if you're a beginner like I am when it comes to flying stuff like that, you don't have to worry about messing it up, and that's just something that you can get behind, and you don't have to worry about anything. So that's why I love SEMA products. They are at an amazing price point, they're high quality, and they're great for beginners. Now there's also an extra $20 clickable coupon on the page, so you can get this for about $36, which I promise you is well worth it. If you are a RC enthusiast like I am, it's definitely worth picking up. Now, keeping with the trend of flying products, the one Nate product that we have tonight is going to be the Holy Stone HS720G, which currently has a nice coupon code that's going to last from today till September 25th. I'm going to go ahead and post that in the chat just in case you guys are interested in it. So let's go ahead and get that settled. But the code is going to be A8EQ2M 8H, and it's in the chat just in case. But currently it is 12% off its regular price. There's that coupon code for an extra 15% off, and there's also a $15 clickable coupon on the page for it as well. So you can save quite a bit of money on this product. Let me do some quick maths for you. So regular price is about $340. If you use the coupon code and the if you use the coupon code and the $15 off coupon, you can save, let's see what the final price would be. I'm doing some quick maths in my head. uh so that would be 27% off total, so it would be about $233.19, something like that. So you save a decent amount off that thing. That is 27% off plus a $15 coupon. So it's definitely going to be worth it. But let's go ahead and get right into this video. I can show you better than I can tell you. Yeah, carry the one. I used to be so much faster at doing math. Yeah, I'm slow now when it comes to doing stuff in my head, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. I can double check while the video is playing so I can give you guys a more accurate number, but I'm pretty sure it's like 233.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at the HS720G 4K drone from Holy Stone. This is their top of the line drone, so we're going to go ahead and dive in and see everything that it comes with first. So as usual with Holy Stone, as you guys can see here as I'm kind of cutting this plastic off, it does come with a case. This one does kind of have like a faux leather feel to it and a little handle on it, which is pretty nice. And then one of the first things you're going to notice right here is you're going to get a box inside of a box, and then inside of that box you are going to get the battery. Now they don't send two batteries with this.
Okay, so I just double checked my math. I was correct. So it's regular $339.99, but with all of the coupons, the coupon code and the extras $15, it brings the price down to $233. I was right. Yay for maths. Those engineering degrees are paying off.
Which is a little bit different from what they normally do, but this is their highest end model. And then you're going to get the charging cable for that battery right here, as well as a little screwdriver for maintenance. Continuing on, you are going to have your extra propellers just in case you crash this thing and mess them up. And then going forward right here, you're going to get a little bit of documentation such as some warning labels and then the user manual to get you up and going.
Also, while Nate is running this product, I'm going to take a quick little 30-second to 45-second restroom break, so I will be right back, friends.
And then continuing on right here inside of the case, you're going to notice that you're going to get your handheld controller. Now this controller is very similar to the ones that they have used in the past, but we'll go ahead and take a look at some of the features that this has here in a little bit later on in the video. And then finally, the last thing we're going to have inside of this case is going to be the drone itself. Now this is a compact folding drone, just like some of their other drones. This one does feel a little bit sturdier, and it does have a little bit of design changes. Some quick specs about this: it does have a 2-axis gimbal, so that's going to give you nice smooth video when you're recording, and also has electronic image stabilization. And as you guys can see here on the right, this is how they fold in. You just basically fold them in, and you're even going to have your SD card right here so you can record directly to an SD card. On the back is going to be your battery slot with a battery light indicator. And then taking a look at the right side, just more of the arms, and that's basically it for
Nate, I don't know how you have this amazing ability to always show up right before or during the products of yours that I cover, but shout out to you, man.
the overview of the drone itself. Taking a little bit of a closer look at the remote here. As you guys can see here, this does take on some of their form factor that they've used in the past with their other handheld controllers. The antennas are foldable as well as the grips, and it does have a pop-out phone holder so you can get that live view. Getting this set up was really easy. You just want to download the Ophelia Fly app and then walk through the instructions that are on screen. It'll get you ready and paired up. It's super easy to do, but once you have that all paired up, as you guys can see here, we're ready to go. So let's go ahead and find a nice semi-level place to set this down so we can get this flying. And right
These things, I really love Holy Stone drones with their GPS mode and the return to home features. They're just fantastic. Like, these things are like, I have a Holy Stone. This is the HS720G. I have the HS 175, and so his is like a step up from mine. Like, mine's just a 2K, this is a 4K, but still everything that Holy Stone makes is high quality, and Nate is about to show you why.
before we take off, we're going to go ahead and just go over some of the features that are on screen and on the controller. So on the controller side of things, you can see that we have a battery level indicator for the drone itself. For the controller, we have a battery indicator, how many GPS satellites we're connected to. We're going to have the launch button, the lock button, return to home, which will automatically return it to where it took off from.
That return to home feature is really cool, but man, make sure wherever you start off, you're not below trees, because I made that mistake and I almost destroyed my drone, but luckily I was able to save mine
In case of an emergency. And then you're going to have basically a speed selector right up there on the top right. If you hold it down, you can see that we're in sport mode, which is high speed.
Sport mode. Remember, I was telling, don't forget, guys, in Crocs, this is regular Croc mode, and this is how you put that thing in sport. You know, it's the same thing essentially, except this is a drone and these are Crocs.
Then we switch to low speed. We're going to go ahead and go back to high speed because we do not want to fly slow. And as you can see, it's just indicated right up there. On the right side, you are able to switch between photo and video mode. So we'll go ahead and look at some of the settings for the video. So there's auto white balance, there's grayscale, there's a whole bunch of different
nursing clogs. That I know what clogs are. I didn't know there was like nursing clogs. Butterfly, you a nurse?
Settings for video color. You're going to have two different video types, which is going to be 30 frames per second at 4K and 1080p at 60.
Well, if you are a nurse, I would just like to give all of my respect to you. Nurses are completely underrated sometimes. Without nurses, we couldn't function. And I know if you were nursing back when COVID first started, you probably went through hell and back. And so just shout out to you for doing your nursing thing. Or retired now. Well, still, shout out to you for all the work that you did do when you were nursing.
Frames per second. Enough of all of me talking though. Let's go ahead and get this thing in the air and see what this thing is capable of. I'm super excited, being that this is their highest end model. So as you guys can see here,
as someone who is frequently at the hospital, I have nothing but respect to people in the medical profession, especially nurses, EMTs, doctors, nothing but respect to all of them.
We are now looking at the camera live view. We are now recording at 4K 30 frames per second. Again, this is at 4K 30 frames per second. You guys could see on that launch, that image stabilization.
Oh, yeah, I am a freaking flyer. Yeah, if I go to the hospital one more time, they'll stamp my card for the 17th time and I get a free muffin.
Stabilization electronically and the gimbal do a really good part in making
this is some beautiful footage. I love
sure that you get smooth video. This is honestly immediately a big step up from the drone that I have tested from them in the past. While that one wasn't bad, this one is definitely a lot better. We're going to go ahead and switch over now. We are recording at 1080p at 60 frames per second. And one of the things I noticed about this camera and the sensor that they have built in with the HS720G is the sensor is just a lot better. The colors are more vibrant. Seems to be working better than the previous version of the drone that I had tested, so it definitely works.
Oh, there's the black Crocs, and he's got them in sport. You see that? He's got his things in sport.
Works really well.
I don't know if Nate is still here, but I was saying every time I see Nate's black Crocs, I always got to give him a shout out. But as you can see, absolutely amazing drone. I love Holy Stone drones. And like I said, currently, not only are they 12% off already, but there is a 15% off code that we have in the chat that I'm going to go ahead and post one more time. It's the letter A as in alpha, the number 8, EQ 2M, the number 8 again, and the letter H as in hospital. So make sure if you're interested in this drone, you enter that code. You also have a $15 coupon. That's a clickable coupon on the page too. So like I said, it brings the price down from the regular $339.99 to $233.19. So a big chunk off, definitely worth the price. Love Holy Stone products. They have some amazing drones, super high quality, and I stand behind them 112%. Now, this next product, for those of you who like to lounge outside, especially since fall is coming and it's a really nice time to be outside, it's not too hot, but it's not too cold. This next product is going to be absolutely amazing for lounging. I lounged on this thing outside all summer, and I live in Texas. It's hot and humid, but what I love about this Fivilla oversized zero-G chair is the fact that the material is not that conducive of heat. So even though I was outside on it for a long time, I was not sweating a lot. The material was not heating up a lot. It's super comfortable, has a nice little tray on it where you can put your phone, different bottles of drinks that you may have, a book, which is what I typically had on it. It's lounging outside reading, and it's super comfortable. It's great for taking to the beach, to picnics, to any kind of tailgate. It's just a very comfortable chair.
So I've got this amazing product to show you. This is the Fivilla lounging like chair, and it's absolutely amazing. So it's really easy to unfold. I mean, like, it's pretty simple. You just literally apply some pressure, and then you get it set to how you want it, and then putting it back up is also just as easy. You just simply start folding it down. But what's really cool about it is that it has really cool reclining features that allow you to be as comfortable as you want to be. Not only that, but it has this really nice neck pillow and stuff that you can use, and it also has a pretty awesome cup holder on the side too that has different compartments.
Now, you don't want to overload this thing too much because it's simply held up by tension. It doesn't like clip or snap on. Well, it does snap on, but it's not like held up by any mechanism outside of its own, like tension against the bar that it's on. So something like this, like my hydrate or dihydrate bottle, would basically, if you put this on top of it, it will fall off and break the thing. But you can put like 2 bottles like this on there. Even if they're full, it wouldn't be too bad. And like I said, you can put like a tablet or a book and a phone, but that's about it. You don't want to put too much in there
that you can use, but the material itself is really soft and comfortable, and it's really nicely padded too. So if you're just like outside and you're wanting to lounge and just relax in the sun and maybe do some minor sunbathing, it's definitely going to be the chair for you. I have a little drink out here that I'm going to grab, and
I think this is the Dunkin' Donuts drink.
Just sit in the chair. I can just go ahead and put my drink in.
No, it's not the Dunkin' Donuts. Okay, so I love Hostess snacks like a lot, and this was flavor. Which Hostess snack was this flavor? It's like a coffee, but it was flavored as, I can't forget. I forget which host, but it was disgusting. It was nasty. It was actually nasty.
Cup holder here. Get ready and
of course we've got the Nkda Crocs.
Sit down. It's going to be super comfortable. It's nicely padded, and it feels.
You know, it's funny. I was wearing this shirt today. Actually, it's behind me.
It's amazing. I absolutely enjoy this chair. It's got some really cool additional features on the side. Once you get it to where you want it, you can.
Okay, my legs looking kind of good in this video, though. Not gonna lie.
Lock it on the side with these buttons here, and then basically just enjoy your time outside lounging. So if you're looking for a really
no, absolutely amazing lounging chair. Love this thing. If you like to be outside, like to sit and relax, this is definitely a must buy for you. I love this thing to death. And so it's definitely worth getting, and it folds up super easy. Do I have flares? Oh, I have plenty of Croc charms. Justin got me some I got on my own. Hold on, let me show you. I love getting to show off my Crocs whenever I can. Hold on. So I've got some anime charms. Some of these I have a Baby Yoda, but I have a lot of Demon Slayer ones because I love Demon Slayer. And then I also have another Baby Yoda and some more Demon Slayers. I lost my Stitch ones. They fell off, but I love Stitch too. I used to have some Stitch ones. Also, what's up, Blake, my Juggalo friend? Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here, buddy. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? But no, absolutely fantastic oversized chair. Now we were mentioning going to like kickbacks or tailgates or onto the beach, picnics and that kind of stuff. And this next product is going to be great for those too. But even if you didn't want to use it for that, you could also use this for traveling, or even just going to sports practice or using for school. It is the Adidas Stadium 2 backpack. Absolutely great utility backpack, super comfortable too, and plenty of utility with all the space that it offers.
So I just got my new Adidas backpack and I'm ready to take it out of the plastic so I can show you guys all the cool features of it. I've been in the need for a new backpack, so I'm super excited about this one. Let's get right into it. So plastic's off. As you can see,
I'm not trying to throw her under the bus for this, but my mom did 100% steal this from me. So
it's got a nice design.
I'm kidding. She didn't steal it. She really wanted it though, so I was nice enough to let her have it. But this thing was absolutely fantastic.
And one thing that I like about Adidas backpacks, especially this particular one, is that it has a lot of space. So you can see it comes on the side with a little spot that you can put like your bottle in. Then it also has a little pouch in the front that you can use. And you can't put a lot of stuff in here, but you can put a good amount of stuff in there, like your phone, media player, whatever you have. It also has another little pocket for another water bottle on the other side. Then, of course, its biggest compartment is right here. You can definitely fit a lot of stuff in here. It's got some zippers on the inside of it that you can put some other small things, but this one will definitely fit basically anything you really want to put in there. It'd be good for like a laptop bag or anything that you want to carry and travel with, whether it's for your daily commute or you're going on a small hike, or you're going to work or you're going to school. And then
so regardless of what you may need to pack and travel with, this backpack has got you covered. Like I said, whether you need to use it for school, you're traveling, you just simply want to have your stuff in for a beach trip or a picnic, this Adidas Stadium 2 backpack has definitely got you covered and is definitely worth picking up. Now, on the other end of utility for when you need to, cool off, this Hurricane box fan is a fantastic one. We use this thing all the time. Currently, it's in our garage, and we use it for, because our garage is where all of our workout equipment is. And so we basically have this out there. So when we work out, in addition to having our Paris Rhone AC unit, we also have a nice fan that we can blow on. And so it keeps our garage, even in the super hot Texas summer, keeps us cool in the warm, hot temperatures. And so this thing is really cool. It doesn't make a lot of noise either, and it's perfect for whether you want to use it indoors or outdoors.
So here I have my Hurricane box fan, and there's no assembly required. Straight out the box, it's just ready to go. The only thing that you really have to do is at the bottom, as you can see here, there's these movable feet for it where you can stand it, and if you want to turn it to the side and store it back in the box, you can. But all you have to do is turn both of these out and then set it up. It's already plugged in, and it has this little knob here that controls the speed. So when you turn it all the way to the left as far as you can, that is the lowest setting. The one immediately after the off is the highest setting.
So I promise you it's not as loud as it may sound in this video. The mic that I have that I use to record my videos, which is this thing right here, is normally right here. So since it's blowing directly on it, that's why it sounds a lot louder than it is. But I promise you, on its lowest setting, this thing is very, very quiet.
So I'm gonna do lowest to highest. So this is the lowest setting, and it's blowing pretty strong right now. It's kind of noisy, but it's not too noisy. It's definitely not going to bother someone, especially if you have this outside in your garage or something while you're working out. But then here's
You know, it's funny. I said outside in your garage if you're working out before we moved to this place where we actually use it outside in the garage where we work out. And I promise you at the time I had no clue we were going to have our own home gym.
Second setting, it's definitely a quite bit louder. Now this is where it starts to get a little bit loud, but again, it's still not too much where it's like an issue or anything. But the third setting is really kind of noisy, but it blows. Like I'm cold right now standing in front of.
Yeah, now this thing is powerful on its own. On its third setting, it is quite strong, but it's not it's loud. You can definitely hear it, and if you walk into a room where it's on, you'll definitely know that it's on, but it's not debilitatingly loud, you know? And so that's something that I really love about it. It's super easy to use, super easy to set up. There's no assembly. You just simply pull out those feet, plug it in, and then you're good to go. Now, this next product is among one of my favorite products that I've gotten to review to date. I don't have it anymore, so that's why I can't show it on. Well, I have some of it, but I don't have the whole thing, so I can show you the whole thing. But it's definitely something that I love, and it is the Spa Luxe Teak Rose set. I've also got the lavender set, which I still have. I'm still working through it though. But these products are really great for if you want to treat yourself. It's really great because you spend like, I don't know, maybe like a fourth, a fifth of what you would for a regular spa day. And you can do your own spa day, whether you want to do it at your home or maybe you're on vacation at like a hotel or something. And you just have your own personal spa kit with you. So this video is going to show you everything that it comes with. And let me tell you something, this is one of the best gifts that you can get for yourself or get for someone else that you know who loves the spa. And I promise you, they'll absolutely enjoy it.
So this right here is the Spa Luxe Teak set. It's a 15-piece little spa set, and I absolutely love it. First off, it comes with this very nice tote to have everything in, but I should really say it came in a box, and as soon as I opened the box, the smell just came at me, and it smells so good. This is the rose scented set, and I absolutely love it. So we're going to take out everything so I can kind of show you one by one just everything that's in here. So first off, we've got your bath salt. That's definitely a must-have.
Love those bath salts. When you combine the bath salt with the bath bomb and some of the bubble bath, oh, let me tell you, an excellent experience. Excellent.
If you want to relax in a nice bath, it will pair really good with some bath bombs. A nice little scrubber that, as you can see, it has
this thing is great for exfoliating. I absolutely love it. You give yourself a really good scrub-a-dub-dub with some of that bath gel that it comes with too.
Little kind of hard plastic sticks in the middle of it to make sure you can not only exfoliate, but get really in there and massage yourself as you're washing. It comes with this nice little head cap.
I love this little head cap too, especially because I have big hair, but the way it's oversized and you can put it on your hair, adjust it to where you want it, and then button it up so you don't have to worry about your hair falling out or it falling off.
Which has a button on it so that, depending on what kind of hairstyle you have, you can make sure it's all buttoned up and tight around your head to make sure
when I wear this thing, I walk around looking like a grandma with a bonnet.
Your hair stays in to dry. We have a nice bar of soap. I actually want to open this one up just to smell it.
Those bar of soaps are absolutely fantastic. I got to use, I'm using my lavender one right now with a really nice ceramic soap holder that I have. This soap, it smells so good and it lathers really nicely too.
Oh, it smells so good. It's wrapped in the plastic and you can still very much smell it through the plastic. This scent is just absolutely amazing. I love rose scented stuff. It also has some body lotion for you. Let's see what else we've got in here.
And what's really cool is that a lot of their body lotions and gels and stuff that this come with is also with shea butter. So it keeps your skin feeling soft too.
Some shower gel. I love the way it looks. I just love rose colored stuff. Rose gold is one of my favorite colors. We've got a nice little shampoo bar to go.
The shampoo bar was the only thing that I didn't really use because I don't use everyone's shampoo and stuff, but it's still a really nice, everything smells so good in this set.
Along with the actual bar of soap, we've also got some massage oil. So if you
Now that massage oil is really nice. Sometimes my girlfriend makes me rub her feet and I get to use the oil on her feet. But it is very relaxing oil, very conducive of heat too, and it feels it's again everything smells so everything smells radiant. Like it is a very strong smell, but not
You will
overpowering.
really want to, loosen up those tense muscles. You can have yourself or a partner or someone who's willing to rub these into those nice sore muscles. Um, we have a bath bomb.
The bath bombs are
I
the
love
best.
bath bombs.
I love
It
bath
adds to the
bombs.
aromatherapy of those baths, coupled with that bath salt. I bet it's amazing. Then we got some nice hand cream that
Love pairing these hand cream with like my Syncom hand massager. It's just
you
fantastic.
can use. You can couple it with like a hand massager to get a nice little massage in.
Past Nikeda knows what future Nikeda loves.
We've got a little scrubber here too. Nice little, I love all the little pink stuff that you get with it. Another bath bomb, so you can have more than just one session. It comes with some nice body scrub that you can use to pair really well with this brush. And then last but not least in here, we have bubble bath.
So yeah, you can pair all of those things together. It all works really nicely. And all in all, not only that, but you get that awesome tote, which you can use for more things than just the stuff that it comes with. You know, that tote is really nice and really sturdy for carrying around and using with other things. And like I said, what's really cool about the Spa Luxe Teak set is it's a really good product to treat yourself. If you like the spa, for like I said, a small fraction of the price that it would actually cost you to go to an actual spa, you can have your own spa day for you and your partner, or you can give it to someone so they can have their own spa day. It's perfect for not only using at home, but you can take it on vacations. Like if you go to a hotel, go on a cruise or something, you don't have to spend all that extra money. You can get your own, you can treat yourself. You can have your own good, just relaxing time with all of the stuff, from the bath salts to the bath gel, the bath bomb. You got the nice the shower gels, the bath gels, the exfoliating scrubber, just everything to take your spa experience, your self spa experience to the next level. And it's just absolutely fantastic. Now, this next product that we have to show you, y'all know me, I love my smell goods. This next product is just absolutely fantastic for those of you who want to get into diffusing essential oils. I really like this product because I really like essential oils, and this is a really good kit for those of you who just want to like start off with diffusing. It's fantastic and it's great. It is a really nice diffuser with a really nice wood aesthetic that does feature some RGB, and it comes with a bunch of essential oils so you can try it out and find out which scent that you like. Now, before I go ahead and jump into this product, though, I'm just going to go ahead and repost the current giveaway that we have going on. It is enter for a chance to win the Eufy Security Smart Drop valued at $399.99. You enter for a chance to win that by going to www.dragonblogger.com/win smart drop. And also, there's another giveaway currently going on for the Nkda Air Comfy S Super Light Gaming headset, plus the W1 RGB headset stand. That one ends a week after that, which is October the 8th, and you enter for a chance to win that by going to www.dragonblogger.com/win Exa, WINEKSA. Also, for all of you who are just now tuning in, if you can hear the sound of my voice, please press that follow button and come join the Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment live stream. I am your host with the most but no toast. It's your boy Nkda. Welcome to the stream, everyone. And also, don't forget, for those of you who are new here, there is one rule above all else, and that's make sure that you always have your water bottles with you at a Nkda live stream, because you must hydrate or dihydrate at every Nkda stream. For Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, you got to stay hydrated unless you want to dihydrate, because it's just so important to be hydrated. Cheers, everyone. If you haven't drinking any water today, this is your sign to do so. But without further ado, we'll get back into it. So this is the HLS diffuser that comes with plenty of oils for you to try out, to figure out which one you want to do. I loved getting to this. Like I said, I love my smell goods, and this is a very great introductory kit to essential oils and to diffusing. And so this is definitely worth checking out if you're interested.
So here's another aroma diffuser that I just absolutely love. What's really cool about it is that it comes with this nice little brush to help clean it. And it also comes with a nice little measuring cup for it. But what really sells me is the light around it and the wooden aesthetic of it. Now, when you turn this button on, this is the light button. This simply activates the light and it's going to go ahead and cycle through some colors. If I hit the mode button, it'll allow it to do 1, 3, and 6 hours. And then if I press it a fourth time after that, it's
I just love the way this thing looks. Like the wood grain aesthetic for it is just
just going to
fantastic.
turn off. Since there's no water in it just now, if I try to hit the mode button, it's simply going to turn it off because it's going to detect that there's no water in there. Or maybe not. There you go. Yeah, so it detected that there was no water in there. And it turned off on its own without me having to press it the fourth time. But I'm going to go ahead and put some water in there. Now, what's also really cool about this specific diffuser is that it comes with all of these different essential oils.
So that's what I love about, for the price point that it's at, it's very affordable. And like I said, it comes with plenty of essential oils. This is enough essential oils to last you. Even if you use this every day, this is enough to last you for a good year.
To choose from. Starting from the left side, it has orange flower, rosemary, lavender. This one is tea tree, cinnamon, eucalyptus, frankincense, cedar, lemon, and peppermint. So I have all these cool essential oils to choose from. So I'm just going to go ahead and pick frankincense because yeah, I love the smell of frankincense.
So it's really funny. I got a small story to tell you guys about frankincense. So I went to an all boys private Catholic high school, and it was required for us to go to Catholic mass once a month. And I used to fall asleep half the time, if I'm being completely honest with you, because there's something about a 15-year-old boy does not want to go to an 8 a.m. mass when he's supposed to be at school. And so I would fall asleep half the time, but I would always wake up when the priest would walk down the aisle to give the homily, because they would always have frankincense and myrrh going in the urn when they would swing it around. And it was something about that smell that just, it always woke me up, and I always enjoyed the way that it smelled. And so when I got this kit, this was the first time I ever got an essential oils kit that had frankincense. So when I saw that, I was like, yo, I want my house to smell like some frankincense. Like, we finna smell like Catholic mass in this house. And I love that scent, and it smelled really good. So like I said, what's really cool about that set is it's a really great introductory kit to get into the world of essential oils diffusing. It's a really nice looking diffuser. It has the cool RGB features to it. Has an auto shut off when it doesn't have water in it, so you don't have to worry about it going too long. And like I said, you get all of those different essential oils. That is just really good for, if you, like I said, as an introductory kit, if you don't know what smells you like, this is a great way to figure out which ones you enjoy and which ones you don't, because then you can buy essential oils kit that contain your favorite smells, and you don't have to worry about having an essential oil set that you just don't like. And that's something that's really cool. Now, y'all know me. We've already know, y'all know that I love my water. I gotta have my water. I love essential oils, but I also love my plant babies. And this next product is something that's really cool because it helps me when I get outside, so I can tend to my plants. It's a really awesome garden kneeler that comes with a nice little tool pouch, and it can also function not only as a garden kneeler, but a garden seat too. And so that's what I'm going to show you guys in this next product.
So this is my Abco Sport garden kneeler, and I have it in front of some plants that I typically tend to, but it's in a weird area where, you know, if I want to get down on my knees or sit down, I have to sit on the, you know, like
Look at my beautiful plant babies. Ain't they beautiful?
hard kind of bricks and stuff. And so just having this makes it super easy. So first off, what's really cool is that it comes with these really cool gloves.
Oh, I love my Freddy Krueger gardening gloves. These things are so cool because they have little rakes built into them. So it's really easy for you to get into the soil and stuff. And when you want to plant stuff or you want to move different stuff to different pots, these gloves are amazing.
That have this really nice kind of sticky texture. And I love the fact that one of the the gloves has like these claws built in for like helping you rake up the dirt and stuff, and it's just super helpful, especially when you want to repot plants or transfer them from a pot to the ground, and I absolutely love that. But
So like I said, I'm going to skip forward. As you can see, this thing folds out and it has a really nice garden pouch too that you can use, but it's super comfortable to have those knee pads, especially if you need to get down to your plants as opposed to like going up, and you'll
for
see.
garden tools that you can just
Also, this is this isn't pre-Crocs Nkda, but I just happen to have my slippers on.
kind of Velcro onto the side. It's super easy to just Velcro it, and it's really handy. But what's awesome is that this offers me so much support for when I want to get around and work.
And I love the fact that it has those handles too. You can use those handles to help push yourself up from the ground. Because you know, like if you're older, getting on your knees sucks. And so like not only can you get on your knees and have that cushion, but you're also able to push yourself up without any help too. So this is like a product that transitions age barriers too, which is something that I really love about
my
it.
plants, and I don't have to worry about being uncomfortable. And what's super cool about how the handles work is that getting up is a breeze too, because I don't have to push off on the ground or anything. I can just lean back on my feet and push.
And now if you didn't want to use this as a kneeler, you can also flip it upside down and sit on it, which I think is really cool too.
Able to do it in whatever position is going to be most comfortable for me, and that's one thing that I love about.
So you get so much utility. You're able to not only sit on it, but you're able to kneel on it. It's able to store the nice little tool rack that comes with it. And you get an awesome set of gloves that have the built-in rakes that you can use for, planting, repotting. And it's just, if you are a gardener, if you like to be outside with your plant babies, this is a must-have set because it allows you to tend to your plants as comfortable as you can be without any stress or any worry about getting down on your knees, getting dirty, and not being able to get back up. And that's something that it gives you peace of mind regardless of what age you are. If you're younger or older, back problems, knee problems, whatever you may have, this little ergonomic garden kneeler helps you get out into the garden with your plant babies and not have to worry about the strain and stress on your body. Now, the next product that we have to show you that we're going to jump straight into is a really cool folding desk that's really great for anyone who needs a fold-out desk, whether it's for working at home or having a party or having something outside. This thing is fantastic for doing whatever you need it to, and what's really cool is that it folds up to a length of about 1.5 inches, 2 inches or so, and it can be stored behind or under most things, and so you get so much utility out of this one folding desk.
So here I have my Elephant's 40-inch folding table or computer desk, whatever you may want to use it for. No assembly required. This is how it came.
And this is also the early days of Nkda, so I'm sorry for all the ums and uhs in the video. I'm so much better now, but back then I was a little newbie.
Straight out the box. It's really easy to set up. I'm going to show you guys how to do it. Basically, all you need to do is undo this Velcro strap right here. That's basically what kind of holds it together. And then the leg comes up, the other leg comes up, and then this little bracket here kind of locks into place. This part fits in right here, and this part fits in down here and on both sides, and it just kind of locks. And then basically once it's locked into place, you can go ahead and just stand it on its side and then flip it all the way over. And it's basically good to use.
Get just a little bit in.
Like 1.5 inches at most thick, if that.
So as you can see right here, this product is really good because it's super easy to flip up and assemble or flip up and use. There is no assembly. It comes like this out the box. And when you want to put it up, all you have to do is fold it back down, put that Velcro strap. And like I said, it's only about this thick. And so it can go under things, behind things. It's really easy to set up and just a really awesome table to have. Like I said, whether you're hosting a small party or you're hosting a big party, you need to use it for like work from home or just to have a nice little desk to sit at, read, write, do something. It's a really awesome desk to have. And like I said, just super easy to store, and it's great for a plethora of purposes and just definitely worth picking up. Now, like I said earlier, if you're new here and you're not already following, please, please, please press that follow button and come join our little Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment happy family. We're always happy to have new people come join our community. We love doing giveaways. We love getting to show you guys products that you want to see. If you have product requests and stuff that you want us to cover, please feel free to drop them in the chat or just say hi. You know, I am your host with the most but no toast. It's your boy Nkda, but there are other Dragon bloggers who also stream to the channel, such as Nate, Justin, James, Aster. We all have a different type of personality. We have a very diverse group of streamers. So if you want to be a part of our little family, please hit that follow button. As Boston Butterfly just told you, press that follow button. Come join our Dragon Blogger big ol' happy family. Speaking of giveaways, I know I posted them earlier, but I'm going to repost them one more time. So our next giveaway that we have ending on October the 1st is for a Eufy Security Smart Drop Box. You enter for a chance to win that by going to www.dragonblogger.com/win smart drop. And then, of course, the other giveaway that we have going on that ends on October the 8th is for an Nkda Air Comfy S Superlight gaming headset and an RGB headset stand, and that ends on October the 8th, and you enter for a chance to win that at www.dragonblogger.com/win Nkda or win Exa. I forget. James says Exa. I say Exa. It's a difference of opinion. But again, please, please, please press that follow button and come join our little happy family. But moving on to our next product. If you live in a humid climate and you need to try to fix that, this AirG Job dehumidifier is the one for you. Absolutely fantastic, super easy to use display, and it's just a very great dehumidifier for making those climates as dry as you need them to be.
So here we have my Air Job, absolutely amazing dehumidifier, and I'm going to basically show you guys how it works and how fantastic it is. So first off, we'll go up to the top here where we can see the panel and everything. So obviously this one gives the power, so if I press that, it's going to turn it off. If I press it, it'll turn it back on.
Cannot hear? What can't you hear? Like the wait, here as in like here or here as in there? I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say, but thank you for being here.
Right now, I have it set to basement, which it has these preset modes. Continuous will just continuously dehumidify, which you can hear it just came back on. But sleeping area.
Butterfly, can you hear me fine? Is my sound coming through? I don't know if it's a thing on my end or a thing on
Has
their
it
end.
set to 55 humidity. Living area is 50. Basement is 45. So when you set it to these and the humidity gets set level, it'll turn off. But if you
Skipping just a little bit.
that you can set, you have a filter button too. And what I like is that you have a mirage button, which if you look at the front of it, you can see there's nothing there. But if I hit the mirage button, boom, it
So that's one thing that I really like about this product is that if you use the Mirage feature, you don't have to walk up to the product to see on top of it. You can see it from a distance, and that's why it's called Mirage. And I thought that was a really cool feature of
shows
this
you
product.
what the humidity level is currently at in the room. And as you can see here, it reflects up here. It's 44. You know, it was 45. So you can already tell that it's working out. You know, I'm not in like the biggest room. It's about a 16 by 16 room. And this thing does an amazing job at constantly dehumidifying.
And that's the one thing that I love it because I'm in a room where I have a lot of books and stuff, and I am in the room that is like the least sealed in the house because the door on my right is not completely sealed all the way. So like humidity does plague this room to a degree, which can be kind of bad for the books. I like having the dehumidifier in here because it allows me to control the humidity for the room, and I don't have to worry about my books getting damaged. Now, this product is 5% off currently, which is pretty good. And there's also an extra $40 clickable coupon on the page for it too. So you can get this product for about 245 bucks, which is honestly a great price for this 70 pint dehumidifier because it's big. 70 pints is a lot of water and you don't have to empty it as often. But what's really cool about the dehumidifier is it comes with this nice little hose that makes emptying it super easy. Now, this next product for all of my kitchen enthusiasts is a Master Maze Own Supreme Series stainless wood or stainless steel wood handle chef knife, and I absolutely love this thing. It's fantastic, and these are some of the sharpest knives that I ever had. Also, what's up, Margaret? Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here. How you doing? How you doing, Miss Ma'am? Welcome to the stream. How was your weekend?
So here I have
So what's really cool about this series of knives though is that they all come with this really nice embroidered handkerchief that you can use to wipe off your knife. It always comes with a nice sheath for your knife, and it also comes with a whetstone with a nice carrying case that has a velvet interior, which I think is fantastic.
That. And what's also cool is that each knife comes packaged in plastic, and it also has these nice little.
Now, what's really funny is that we got all of these Master Maison knives on the same day, so we had like 7 of them. So we went to Sam's, and I don't know if y'all have Sam's where y'all are, but Sam's rotisserie chicken is the best rotisserie chicken. Don't at me, don't argue with me. That's a fact. I'm not gonna fight y'all about it because I know it's true. But what was really cool is that we absolutely destroyed a chicken with these knives to show them off. Poor chicken, it never stood a chance.
Use it to cut up some chicken breast so that you can see just how sharp it is, how easy it is to chop up this.
And this thing cut this chicken like butter. Butter. These things are so sharp. It's funny because I was using one about a month ago or so, and I was chopping up some watermelon, and like I messed up and I put my thumb in the path of the knife, and I sliced right through my fingernail, and I didn't even realize I had cut my fingernail until I looked down and I saw my finger bleeding. It sliced it so sharply and so fast, I didn't even realize that I had cut half, or well, not half, but I cut like a quarter of my fingernail off. It was just awful. There's blood everywhere. Let's see, just chilled and relaxed on the weekend. Hey, that's good, Margaret. I'm glad you got to relax. That's the most important thing at the weekend. You get, sit back, relax, decompress, and get ready for the next week,
Chicken breast, and it's going to be an absolute breeze. Takes almost no pressure at all. The cut itself is super sharp, super just it really finishes it off. And as you can see, it makes cutting chicken a breeze.
What's really awesome. Oh, Amazon customer, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment family. We're happy to have you here. Yeah, rotisserie chicken is just so good. The Sam's one is my favorite, Margaret. I promise you it's the best. But what was really cool about this Master Maison set, and like I know it's kind of hard to tell from the video, but literally all you have to do is you don't even have to press down. That's how easy it was. The blade itself, when you put it on the chicken, will just go right through it, and that's how sharp these things are. Now, what's really cool is, and what I love about the carrying case is the carrying case itself is just really nice, a really nice wood design from this set. But it also, like I said, it comes with those little extra accessories that really do take your knife cutting to the next level. It has that really nice embroidered handkerchief that you can use to wipe off your knife. It comes with a whetstone so you can keep your knife super sharp. And of course, it comes with that nice little sheath to keep your knife as best as possible in the best condition too. And that's something that I think is really cool. Now, moving on to the next product that we have is the D-Roost Soft Cooler. And this cooler is perfect, especially if you like to travel outside, if you like to hike and go fishing. I think this is a perfect cooler for that. What I love most about it is that it's leak proof and waterproof, which means that the stuff inside won't get out. And if for some reason you were to drop this into the water, no water from outside will get in. And you'll see how it does that with the special lip that it has when I zip it, and you'll see it. And what's really cool about the zipper too is that it takes a lot of pressure to get that zipper around it too. And so you know that you're gonna have a tight, secure seal.
So this is my DeRoos cooler. I absolutely love this thing. It's basically a soft cooler bag that's lightweight, leak-proof, portable, and very well insulated. As you can see here, it has a very nice feel to it. I love the material. It's kind of rugged. It also comes with these nice straps that are in the front and the back that you can put together, and they'll Velcro together, and you can separate them as you see fit. But it also comes with this nice strap that's on the side that you just simply clip on. It's not hard at all. Literally, you just snap it on each side and you're good to go. Now, what I love about this thing is the fact that it is airtight. It's
Also, I will be right back 1 second. I'm gonna let this video play. I just need to go grab some more water real quick, and I'll be right back.
leak proof and waterproof, so no matter what you put inside, it's protected from leaking out from the inside out, or if it's submerged in water for some reason, nothing from the outside will come in. Now, as you can see here, I'm going to grab the zipper and open it up. so that you can kind of see what it looks like on the inside. I have a couple of things in here, some cans of bubble tea and then some apple juice and a little bit of ice. And they got chilled so fast. The
Now, what's really cool about this cooler is that basically it'll keep stuff in here for 72 hours, which is absolutely amazing. And it's because of the technology that they use to make sure that everything within stays within, and it's super padded too, which just absolutely takes your cooling experience to the next level. Not only that, but it's super comfortable to carry around too because of the nice padding that it has on its straps. And it also is just made out of a really soft feeling material. I love the material that this thing is made of. And the only other thing about it is, like I said, it does have a lot of tension when you pull that zipper around, and that's just to make sure it's sealed. But because of that, they also include a little bit of zipper grease to use, just in case it gets a little bit too hard for you, and it helps it ease around there. And so that was the one thing that I thought was cool also, is because I've never had a cooler where they actually allowed you, or they included grease for the zipper, but you know your stuff is sealed, you know your stuff is going to be great. So that's why I say this is like the perfect cooler to have for taking, whether you're going fishing, on a beach trip, at a tailgate. It's just fantastic for all of those events. Now, I always talk about how much tea and coffee I drink, and this Bideem K2423 product is just fantastic. What I love most about this tea maker is that it has different buttons set up for different types of tea that heat the tea to its optimal steeping temperature. And so I'm going to demonstrate it with some green jasmine tea that I have. But if you didn't want to use it for tea, this thing will also simply just work as a awesome water like boiler too, for when you just want boiling water for, you know, anything, whatever you may be using, whether it's like some French press coffee, or you just want some nice boiling water to drink. You know, I have a bunch of friends who just drink boiling water, and I thought it was weird, but I love tea, and so getting to use this has become my favorite tea maker of all
So
time.
this is my Bideem kettle, and I am absolutely amazing to use this kettle as a tea maker. That's what it's marketed as. So, of course, I've put some nice tea in there. I have this really good jasmine tea that I've been looking forward to using, and so I've preloaded my little thingy here with some tea. It's really easy to use. This part, you just gotta, whatever this line is lined up with, that's how you know what the position of the container is. So right now it's closed. I'm gonna go ahead and switch it over to.
I love jasmine tea too, Margaret. It's one of my favorite teas. Jasmine is really good. I really like chamomile also. There are certain uh what's it called? Ruibu. I think I'm saying that right. The red teas. I really like some red teas too, especially when they have peppermint. Oh my god, those are so good.
Open just so I can show you that it's loaded with tea already. And then when I want to put it back on, I just line
I don't know specifically any white teas off the top of my head that I love. I can't think of one.
this little line up with the open and push it down. Hold on, I gotta make sure it's settled properly. But go ahead and line those up and then turn it to close, and then I'm good to go. Now, if you look here at the tea maker itself, it has a really nice panel here that basically tells you what you can do. So you can just boil water as a kettle. You can set it for black and herbal tea, oolong tea, white tea, and green tea. So this is jasmine, which is a green tea, and so that's what I'm going to set it on. So let me just zoom back out here real quick.
Oh, I almost forgot about Earl Grey. I do love Earl Grey too.
And just go ahead and place this in here.
Rose petal tea? Do you know what the name of the? I've never had rose petal tea, but I would like to try some.
As you can see, it also has like a little filter here
Oh yes, I love chrysanthemum. I love
too
chrysanthemum.
for when you're pouring, so that if for some reason there is something else in there, it doesn't come out. But we've just got water and some good tea. So I'm gonna go ahead and place this on, press it down, and make sure that the top is secured. And it is. And then I'm gonna go ahead and hit the green tea button, and then it's gonna get started. And so I will basically bring it back once it's done and show you guys the finished result. So the tea just finished brewing and it made a beep sound, and now you can see.
So that's really, like I said, this thing is amazing because it has those different buttons that are optimized to steep your tea at the perfect temperature. And that's something that I love about this Baidim kettle. Now, it only took about 3-ish minutes to get the tea ready to go. And then once it was done, I was able to pour me a nice glass of tea and just get to drinking. And it was absolutely fantastic. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. And I use this thing basically every week. This thing stays out on my cabinet and I'm never afraid to go, I want some tea, and just pop it in there. Super easy to use. You just got to put some water, put the tea in the little steeper that it has, and you're good to go. Now, this next product is really cool. I love Aledio. They're basically one of my favorite kind of like home product brands. Actually, they are my favorite home product brands, and they have all sorts of things. So what we're going to show you right now is the Aledio 2-tier fruit basket. But if you are interested in improving your home life with some really cool products, Aledio has all sorts of things that are amazing for your home life. They have this really nice pull out like organizer for under your cabinet. They have over the sink drying racks. They have other types of fruit baskets, mug holders, these really nice aesthetic pots. If you are interested in any kind of home improvement products, definitely check out the Aledio storefront page. I hoot and holler about this brand all the time because they were one of the first brands to just be like, hey, we really like you. And I was like, hey, I really like you guys too. So, we had kind of have a mutual thing going. I love Aledio products, Bex Rack, Kunar. They're all amazing, so definitely worth checking out. Also, what's up, Jennifer? Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here. How you doing?
So this is my 2-tier Aledio fruit stand, and I absolutely love it. Now, what's cool about it is that it has a really nice design on the outside that I really like. And like all Aledio products, it was super easy to build. The instructions are super clear, and you can't go wrong. It's just too easy. What I really like about this also is, though I don't have any bananas, it has this really nice elevated like banana kind of hanger at the top that you can use for bananas that you may have. But right now I just have a bunch of pears, so I'm using it to hold my pears until they finish getting ripe. But this is absolutely an amazing centerpiece to have regardless of where you put it, whether it's on your counter, in the center of your kitchen table, or just somewhere in the room. Aledio does an amazing design for basically any product that they have. So this is their 2-tier fruit rack with nice little banana hanger at the top, and it's definitely worth checking out.
Very straightforward product. What I love about Aledio is that all their products are really easy to build, really straightforward, and they always include extra screws, at least one or two, and sometimes extra parts too, just because they understand that sometimes we can be a little clumsy, sometimes we can, drop a piece or two, or misplace something, and it's those little things that really make the brand stand out to me because they do care about their consumer. They do understand that mistakes happen, and that's something that like they make good home products, but what really hits home is the fact that they understand that the common person can make a mistake, and that's something that really stands out to me, and it's why they're one of my favorite brands. Not only do they make amazing products, but they're super easy to build, and they're always thinking about the people who buy their products. So shout out Aledio. Y'all know I love you. Nkda loves Aledio. That's one thing that's for sure. I can promise you that much. But speaking of fruit, this next product is really cool too, especially if you grow your own fruit. This is a Brix refractometer, and this is the first time I've had a product like this before, and I was really excited to get to review this. And so this is probably like the most science I've ever done in an actual product. But what it was cool is I was able to take some limes that I grew and some satsumas that I grew too, and check to see how ripe they are essentially by squeezing out some of the juice and testing it on this refractometer.
So I'm really excited about this. I've got my dye fluid digital Brix refractometer.
So basically all you have to do for the most part is you want to make sure that you're doing this as clean as possible. So I have 2 pipettes, and basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut each of these fruit in half, squeeze some of the juice out of them, and put them into a respective container. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to make sure that the center is clean, put some of that juice on there, check the Brix rating of it, and then pour the juice off. Then take some water, put it on there, clean it off, make sure that the scanner is clean for the next fruit that you're going to test. So if you look at the fruit here, you can see that the left lime is definitely a lot more yellow than the right lime. So my hypothesis for this was that the Brix of the right one was going to be higher than the left one. And then the Satsumas were about the same. So I assumed that both of them were going to be about the same. So we'll skip forward into like the testing portion of it, where I do Nkda's science lab.
Button on the actual refractometer itself.
And what's also cool about this is that when you compare it with the app, you don't even have to press the physical button on the actual refractometer. You can actually just use the phone to do all of your control substances too. So you're going to see that in this video.
So first, I'm going to start by testing this one over here, which is the less ripe lime. It was the one that was lighter, so I'm going to get some lime juice.
And I love that they included the pipettes for it too.
In here. Go ahead and put it on the top.
So
Make
dropping
sure that
some
the
juice.
sensor is completely covered. So for this first test, and then I'm gonna squeeze out the excess lime juice and then clean it out in the water, so I make sure that it's ready to go for the next use. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a short press on here. It's going to turn green while it's testing it.
Jose Rosie, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment live show. We're happy to have you. Thank you for joining the family. Woo!
And the Brix percentage, as you can see, hold on, let me go ahead and pour it back in there. The Brix percentage, as you can see, is 9.35%, and it even shows you the temperature of the liquid that you
So this was the less ripe lime
placed on there, which I think is on there.
So now we're gonna skip ahead. I made sure I cleaned it off with the water so you get an accurate test.
Just drop it on there and then wipe it again just to ensure that it's not contaminated for the next test.
So now we're going to test it with the more ripe line, and if I'm correct, then this will have a higher Brix percentage, which means more sugar. Also, what's up, Luis G? Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here, buddy. How you doing?
I'm going to empty the pipette. Make sure it's clear water. Go ahead and get some of the more ripe lime, and we're going to do one more test. Now this time I'm going to show you guys the test from the app. So now that the sensor is completely covered with that one, I'm going to go ahead and empty out the excess and clean my pipette once again. Make sure you clean your pipettes because it's very important to ensure the test integrity. It's going to be very important that you do that.
Yep, you make sure you clean your pipettes when you're trying to test the Brix because you want to ensure that you have the highest level of integrity possible, and that means making sure that your materials are clean and you have a really nice control base to go off of.
And now I'm going to show you guys how to test it from the app. So since it's already connected, all I have to do is press this blue button right here, and you'll see on the actual device down here that once I press this button, it's going to turn green. So let me focus the camera so you guys can actually see the screen, and then pay attention to the right here because you'll see the actual refractometer turn green when I hit this button. So there you see it's testing it, it's measuring, and this one that's more ripe is 13.4.
So as you can see, this is 13.45 compared to 9.35%. So my hypothesis was correct, and I was able to test this. Yeah, science, you know? and so it just goes to show you that this thing is really cool for testing how much sugar is going to be in your fruit and let you know how ripe something is or isn't. And that's something that I think is really cool because if you're using or if you're growing your own fruit, you want to know how ripe it is and if it's going to be good or not. And I think that the dye fluid digital Brix refractometer is one of the best ways for you to be able to test these theories, you know, and test how ripe your fruit is. And if you're curious as to you know what your fruit should be at as far as Brix, you can always Google it to check. It came with a small guide that you can use to check to see what it should be also, and that's just something that I think is really cool about this dye fluid refractometer. Now, before I get into the next product, just make sure, again, if you can hear the sound of my voice and you aren't already doing so, make sure you hit that follow button to come join the Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment family. We've got a couple of follows this stream. Let's get some more. I know you guys are out there. Come follow us. We're a great bunch of streamers that show you some really cool products, and we would love to have you guys be a part of our community. Now, as Justin just posted, you can see that there are 2 giveaways currently going on. There's always a giveaway going on somewhere, and so make sure you enter for a chance to win that Eufy Security Smart Drop delivery box valued at $399.99. That ends October the 1st. You enter for a chance to win that at www.dragonblogger.com/win smart drop, one word. And of course, we have the Nkda Air Comfy S Superlight Gaming headset with the RGB headset stand, and that ends October the 8th. You enter for a chance to win that at www.dragonblogger.com/win Nksa, WINEKSA. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into these last couple of products before the show ends tonight. So this next product that we have is a really awesome waterproof mattress protector that is great to have, especially if you have children, pets that sleep in your bed, and maybe they're prone to some accidents. This thing is made out of a very awesome breathable material and is great for protecting your mattresses. Super easy to fit on, super easy to wash, and just a great overall product to have. Bedsure products are always some of the best products that you can get for your bedroom because they have the softest products around.
So this is with most bedsure products, all their stuff is super soft and super comfortable. The best part about this though, however, is that it is waterproof, has protection from bacteria and dust mites, which is absolutely amazing as we have a dog. The cage is right next.
Yeah, that is absolutely accurate. There's a giveaway somewhere.
But recently, we've been having him sleep in the bed more often with us. And occasionally he will have a small accident when he gets too excited, or he might
This is back during the days where we were still potty training Obi. Boy, that was an interesting time in my life.
vomit from eating too much or too fast, too much water and stuff like that. And so we were really worried about that. But having this mattress protector, we don't have to worry about our mattress or our little.
So very straightforward product. It's waterproof, it's dust proof, it's great for putting onto your mattress, like I said, especially if you have pets who are prone to accidents, or maybe your baby is sleeping with you and they're also prone to accidents. You don't have to worry about damaging your mattress because BedSure's got you covered, and they'll make sure that whatever mattress you're using, what size, regardless, whether it's a California King, a twin, a queen, it's going to be protected with their awesome mattress cover. So definitely worth checking out. Love BedSure products. Now this next product, I be hooting and hollering about this thing all the time because y'all know me, hydrate or dehydrate, everyone. Make sure that you got your water bottles with you and you're staying hydrated at every Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment stream hosted by me, your boy Nkda. This thing is absolutely amazing for when you guys want to hydrate. I'm going to keep the hydrate or dehydrate dragging up the entirety of this product because let me tell you something. I love water and I love good tasting water. If everyone says all water tastes the same, that person does not drink enough water, and you need to shame on them because they need to drink more water. Not all water is created equally, but this thing is absolutely fantastic, super easy to install. And what I love about it the most is that my refrigerator already has a filter built into it. I have a Samsung fridge and I know my water is already going to be pretty great quality as is because of the filter in it. Now this inline filter filters the water before it even gets to my fridge, and then it is filtered again by my fridge, giving me a high quality of just good tasting water. Now I'm so happy. I always get so excited about this product because moving from Houston to Port Arthur's water is already better than Houston's. So like their tap water is better than Houston's tap water, but getting to use this thing to already filtered it, made it better, and then my refrigerator filters it. Like I said, I get water bottle quality water from my refrigerator, and that is just absolutely fantastic. This is one of the best inline filters that I have ever used, and I absolutely love it. I hoot and holler about this thing all the time. So here is everything. And let me tell you something. I am by no means a plumber. I do not I don't know a lot about plumbing or anything, and so just having this thing it made me feel like I was a genius because I was able to, do this, have it. It was great, and now my water tastes fantastic. That's why I'm always drinking water because I have water bottle quality water without having to pay the price of bottled water.
Thing for my AquaCrest AQ INL 5-year inline water filter. I'm going to install this to my Samsung refrigerator so that I can just get that added bonus to the filtered water that comes through my system. So I'm going to install this and show you guys what it's like when it's set up, and then enjoy the purified water. So after about, I want to say honestly, 10 to 15 minutes of work, I've basically got it set up.
The part of this process that takes the longest is literally you're supposed to run water through this filter for 5 minutes before you use it. That's the part of the process that takes the longest. So like I said, this thing is not hard to install at all. Also, what's up, Reagan? Welcome to the stream.
First, you have to turn off your refrigerator line to make sure that no water's running when you unplug it from the actual refrigerator. And then once you get the little setting, that little screw set up there and plugged into the filter, you want to let the filter run for about 5 minutes, which is honestly the part that takes the longest, is just making sure that you flush out the filter. And then you set up this little piece right here and plug it into the actual line in your fridge. And then you take that white cord and you put it into the other end of the filter, which is marked out, and they're marked in and out. So you want to make sure that your refrigerator line is connected to the out, and you want to make sure that the water line is in to in. Let it flush for 5 minutes, plug it up, get the clip set up so that you can mount it to your fridge, and then you're basically good to go. I have been enjoying it. I already ran like a small glass of water, tasted, and I can already taste the difference. And so I'm excited to use this. It's good for 5 years. So if you're in the market for a really nice filter that's compatible with most fridges, definitely check this one out and get it set up.
That AquaCrest filter is one of the if there's a product that I use every day, it is that one. And it is really great for giving you some high quality bottled water. It tastes very similar, like the water that comes out of my fridge, for those of you who are water enthusiasts like it tastes like Evian bottled water. Like, it really does taste quality. Like, it's high quality water. I know it's probably weird to hear someone hoot and holler about water, but I'm telling you, man, like, if you enjoy drinking water and you find yourself constantly buying bottles of water, this is definitely one product that you're going to want to pick up. Like I said, I get water bottle quality water anytime I want to drink some water, and it's amazing. Like, I sit there sometimes when I pour myself a glass of water and I look at how clear, like, absolutely nothing floating in my water. It looks clear, it tastes good, and I don't have to spend money buying bottled water anymore because I get that quality from my fridge. So like I said, if I can sell you on one thing tonight, let me sell you on this AquaCrest water filter. Absolutely fantastic, I promise you. And if not, money back guarantee for me. I'll refund the money you spend on. It's so good, man. It's so good. It's just a really good water filter. Now, back onto the category of smell goods. This is one of the best candles that I've ever picked up from Amazon, and this is a really nice Benevolence LA candle. And I was really shocked. Like, I was a little apprehensive about this candle at first because it's eucalyptus and orange, which is a very weird combination for a candle, at least in my opinion, because I've had orange candles, I've had eucalyptus candles, I've had orange essential oils, I've had eucalyptus essential oils, but I never thought to put them together into a candle. And what was also really cool about this product is that unlike most candles that I picked up, this one has a wood wick, which is really nice because it's wider than the traditional style wick, which made a big difference when it came to burning this candle, because sometimes the traditional wicks only burn in the center and you're left with that outer rim that you can never really get. But because of how big this wick is, it was able to burn the camera from edge to edge or camera, the candle from edge to edge and not have to worry about so much excess wax, which I loved.
So this little monster right here is my eucalyptus and orange scented candle, and I love this thing because the smell of it, like the scent, is really great. And the small feature that I really like about this candle, as opposed to a lot of other candles, is that it has a wood wick as opposed to your traditional style wick, and I think that that's cool. Now, this thing will offer you about
Also, be right back. 1 second. I got to run to the restroom again. Oopsies.
35 hours of burn time, and it's got an amazing calming aromatherapy scent to it. I'm gonna go ahead and light it, and now that it's lit, immediately I can start smelling the essential oils inside of this candle, basically permeating the room. It's made of 100% natural soy wax, and these candles are scented with high quality essential oils that fill your home with a beautiful aroma. As I mentioned, that it's aromatherapy essentially. The eucalyptus and orange scent really soothes and refreshes the space. Like I said, basically after lighting this candle, I could smell it in the room instantly. It has a very powerful scent, but it's not overpowering. It's strong, but it's not too strong, and that's something that I really love about it. Now, the only thing about this candle is that it doesn't come with like any kind of top, so when you're done with it, you just got to blow it out. You can't blow it out and cover it or anything. But if you're looking for an absolutely amazing aromatherapy candle, this is definitely one to check out. It's powerful. I love the wood wick, and it has an amazing scent.
This is probably the best soy candle I've ever had. And like I said, it has all of those advantages of just having a really nice wood wick, a really nice scent. Like I was really shocked about the eucalyptus and orange blend smelling so good. And this was just a fantastic candle to have. What's up, Brandy? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? How you doing? Also, what do you thank you for streaming today? You don't have to thank it. Thank you for being here, Blake. Don't thank me for streaming. This is my job. This is my job. I have to do this. I love it. I love doing this. Also, what's up, Evans? My homies are all here. I'm doing awesome. Brandy, how about yourself? Did you have a good weekend? Did all of y'all have a good weekend? I hope y'all had a great weekend, honestly. Oh, what's up, Eric? Eric, you always come just at the right time. We're one product away from getting into the Star Wars stuff for tonight, so I'm excited. We just got to cover this one little treat dispenser real quick, and then we'll get right into the Star Wars product right on time, Eric. Also, are you excited tomorrow for the book reading? We've already picked the book for tomorrow, guys. So if you guys are gonna be here tomorrow, be sure to be here for the little reading that we have. I can't tell you guys the book just yet. It's a surprise, but it's going to be, it's a book that I actually haven't read yet before because it's part of the Disney timeline, but I'm excited to read it. So let's go ahead and jump right into this pet dispenser from Sinji-Sin, and then we'll get some Star Wars products in. So let's go!
So this is the Sinji-Sin pet treat camera, and I have absolutely fallen in love with it because of how easy it is to use, how easy it is to install, and how well it works with my pets. Now, first off,
But how you doing today, Eric? How was your day? How was your weekend?
as you can see, it kind of has like a glossy front to it and a little speaker here, and this is the dispenser itself. And what's really cool about it is that it has two-way audio, so not only can I project my voice out of it by using the app that you have to install to use it, so make sure you don't forget that, but I can also hear things that come from the other side. So if like my dog is barking or wincing or something, it can pick that up. What's really cool is that what it lacks from other pet cameras where it has a movable camera, this one has a wide angle, and it is one of the best 1080p cams I've seen on one of these pet devices, just ever in general. What's really cool is that it also has these load-bearing mounts that you can just put on your wall. They're easy, that you just peel them off and you stick them and you're good to go. They form a good seal. Make sure you let them sit for a little bit by themselves before you put a weight on them to.
So one of the easiest products that I've ever had to install as far as stuff that goes on wall mounts because you just peel in place, and that's literally it. This thing is really cool. It's really easy to just load treats into the top and then communicate with your dogs through the actual device itself. It has a very nice wide angle kind of fish lens style that makes it really easy to view your pets. Of course, it is an immobile lens. You can't pan to the side or anything, but you are able to see a really nice view. So it's really important to put it in a spot that's going to be conducive of you being able to see your pets as often as possible in the widest amount of space. But it's super easy to use. It's a great pet monitoring device that of course has the treat dispenser that makes a sound when it dispenses a treat. So your dog, you can classically condition your dog to or to hear the sound, and they'll know that it's time for them to get a treat. And it's just something that's super expensive. Oh, what's up, KT? Welcome to the stream. How you doing, Katie? I hope you had a good weekend. I hope you all had a good weekend. I always hope you all have a good weekend. Y'all are my favorite people, so I'm happy to get to stream to you guys. But as you guys know, when we get to the end of a Nkda stream, we get to do some Star Wars products. So this next Star Wars product is, I actually haven't even made a video for this. Justin got this for me out of pocket. It is the Bitty Boomer Star Wars Book of Boba Fett speaker. I haven't even opened it yet. I still have the packaging. Did you get to try the little remedy I was telling you about by any chance? But this is a wireless Bluetooth speaker. And it has really good sound. It also has a selfie remote that comes with it. I haven't checked this out. Justin got this for me, and I love when Justin spoils me with Star Wars products. He's too kind to me, honestly. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. I can't wait to add this to my little connection. I'm telling you, Katie, you gotta try it. I'm telling you, it's worth it. Cod liver oil pills, or some tea with some lemon and a little bit of Jack Daniels. I promise you, it'll help. It'll help. So let's go ahead and pull this out. Oh, this thing is so cute. Look at him. It's a little chibi boba. For those of you, I was talking about it earlier. The book that I'm reading is about Boba Fett and his daughter. It's really cool. I really do enjoy it. But Boba Fett is in my top 5 characters of all time from Star Wars. Love me some Boba Fett. And so it's cool. Oh my god, he's got a little jetpack. Yo, this thing is so cool. It's so cute. It's so cute. And it's okay. I'm just here to remind you. I just want to make sure that you feel as best as possible when you come by. So just trying to help you take care of yourself, Katie. But it's okay. So let's see. What is it else does it come with? What kind of charger is this? Is this USB-C? No, this is okay. So it's micro USB. Oh, it comes with a little lanyard too. Okay, so where does the? Oh, I see. You loop it through the top right here. Oh my god, this is so cute. Let me see if I can get it in. Uh-oh. Wait, hold on. I got this, I think. If I can get it to feed through. I always struggle with these sometimes, trying to get it to feed through. Okay, I'll put this on later. But it's a nice little Bluetooth speaker. I'm going to try to connect it to my phone right now. Let's see. Okay, it's got some charge in it. It's got a little light at the bottom. It's flashing. Let's see if it shows up on my phone. And let me switch over to my other mic so you guys can hear it better, because right now this mic filters out sound. So you guys should hear some more background sound. Oh, it's called Bitty Boomer. Okay, I see it right now. I'm connecting it. So it is connected. All right, let me pull up some royalty-free music so I don't get DMCA'd. DMCA free music. Boom. All right, let's see what this sounds like. All right, we're gonna listen to some lo-fi chill beats.
Want to watch Meerkats without the ads?
Oh wait, there's an ad playing. Oopsies.
All YouTube, no interruptions.
Yeah, I love this thing. Okay. Hold on, it's playing this ad real quick. This thing has really good quality. Also, Alexandra Arais, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment Live stream. Let's see, I think Donald Trump helped design this. He is into music. I'm not so sure about that one, but you know what? To each his own. All right, you have to put on some orchestral music. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Okay, let me see if I can find some DMCA orchestral music. Okay, let's see. Okay, I found some DMCA orchestral music, so let's see. Honestly, a little bit. This thing has some bass. It's like shaking. Okay, of course I get the slow part. Let's get some. This is pretty cool. Can you guys hear it? This thing is actually pretty loud. This is so cool. Look at this thing. I love this, Justin. This is amazing. This is so cool. Yeah, so this is an awesome nice little speaker set. I love the style of it. It's actually so cute. Let's see if I can get my camera to focus on it. For how tiny it is, come on camera, there you go. Look at this thing. This thing is actually really cool. I love the design of it. I love the jetpack. Sorry, I got a little paint on my fingers. I was painting earlier today, but it's simply a button on the bottom. You just press and hold it, and it shows up, and then it's powered via micro USB. And so this thing is really cool. I love this, Justin. Thank you so much. Yeah, this thing, it's literally a little pocket-sized speaker. This is really cool. I'm gonna have so much fun with this. I'm gonna put this on my shelf. I have like a little part that I dedicated completely to boba, and so I'm gonna put it next to my little boba thing that I have. And so it's thank you so much, Justin. I really do appreciate it. That was max volume, by the way. That was as loud as it would go. I couldn't get any louder, but I don't know if my mic brings it down a little bit. But it actually sounds pretty loud, on my end. And so the audio quality is actually really clear too, and like it was vibrating from the bass too, so it's got a nice little, probably like a mini subwoofer in it. But no, this is absolutely fantastic. I love it. Thank you so much, Justin. I really do appreciate it. Can you play this at 1:30? Okay, hold on. Just for you, Eric. Just for you. I got you. Is it DMCA free? Okay, it's royalty free. Okay, bet. I got you. Hold on, let me pull it up. Give me 1 second. You said 1:30? 1:30. Oops.
You might be asking.
Hold on, it's playing an ad. You gotta skip through the ad. Okay, you said 1:30? Alright, hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me get right there. Okay.
In the download, in the description for download, so enjoy. Cheers.
This is so cool! Luke, I don't think people in here are bots. Not to my knowledge, at least. This is so cool. It's so loud. That's amazing. It's so loud. Like, it's actually so loud. That's great. Thank you for sending that, Eric. I really do appreciate it. Oh, yeah, I love Star Wars. So I love Star Wars more than words could ever describe. Speaking of which, though, this next and final product that we have are some really cool lightsabers that I can't wait to show you. I'm gonna go turn off my lights and stuff, and so let's get into some lightsabers, y'all. So I actually had it earlier today because I'm making some new TikToks with this, so it's already in its double lightsaber form. But what's really cool, this is the Lucaidi double set of lightsabers. It's a 2-pack, which is really cool because these things, change color. Let me go ahead and turn off my lights, and so we can get right into it. So let's go. Ah, yeah. I have it set on white right now. These things are amazingly bright. What's cool about them is that they have a really nice smooth swing feature, so you can kind of hear them. And then if you hit it on something, they flash. See? And that's really cool. Now, what I also love about these is that they're fight, like you can fight with these. So they're rated, like I could smack this thing pretty, like I'm actually smacking that really hard, and I'm not worried about this thing breaking because these are rated to fight, and that's what's really cool about them. Now what you can also do is if you hit the button once, they'll change colors. So you can cycle through the color spectrum with these. I hit them at the same time so that they stay the same color. Now what's also cool is you can mute them by triple pressing it. So if I do this, hold on. Oops. Hold on. Wait, I messed up. I gotta get them the same color. Okay. So I gotta do them slow. So if I... Wait, hold on. Uh-oh. I got them desynced. But if you double tap... It puts it in this flashing mode, which I think is really cool. And then if you triple tap, it puts it on mute. So this one won't make any sound anymore. Also, my TikTok name is Nkda_LOL if you want to follow. But you can also unmute it by triple tapping it again. 1, 2, 3. So now it's unmuted. And then if you want to take it off of the flashing, you just press it again and it changes back to color. Hold on, I got to get them the same color now. It bothers me if I don't have them the same color. Let's see. Do you have a single bladed one to show? So what's cool about this one is like it actually is a single bladed one, but it comes with 2, and you have the ability to put them as a double bladed, which I think is really cool. Now I also have some other lightsabers in my room too, but these are cool because I'm whacking these things as hard as I can. And they handle it. So these are some really cool ones to have for like dueling if you want to. Now, what's also cool about these is that they charge via USB-C. A lot of the ones that I have, like a lot of my replica ones that I have, not only can you not fight with them, like the ones that I have on my wall, not only can you not fight with these, but these are also ones that need batteries. What I really like about these Nkda ones is that you don't need batteries. You simply just plug it in right here. Oh, let me see if I can get it without hitting too many things, but let me see if I can get it to focus. You see, it's a USB-C charger, and so these things are actually super awesome, which I really do like about them. Now, I am excited to make some TikToks for Dragon Bloggers for these. And so you should, Justin, these are really cool. I really do enjoy these things. And when you're ready to turn them off, you just hold the button for 3 seconds and boom, they're off. And so that's something that I think is really cool. Now, of course, Justin likes to work me like a horse, so he added some more products to... I'm joking, Justin. Don't take that seriously. So he added some more products since we got a couple people, a couple extra people in the chat, which I'm always happy to stream more for you guys. I love streaming for you guys. So don't forget, though, that if you are currently watching the stream and you're not following, be sure to press that follow button because we love showing you guys some really cool products that we have. I always like to do Star Wars products for my shows, and that's something that I think is really cool because it allows me to show off my personality. It lets me show off my Star Wars lore knowledge too. Typically, I have a product that I can actually do lore about, but not today because those Nkda ones are technically non-canon. Do you review any products badly? I wouldn't say that we review products badly, but if there's a feature of it that we don't like or something that we like, if we have something that we like, a feature that we don't like or something that's like a little discrepancy with us, we're not afraid to mention it. There are sometimes we're doing like, like there was I'm trying to think of which product it was. So Justin once did a product, it was like an electric heater, and like the button for it was like under it in the middle, and he mentioned like in his videos like, you know, I really don't like that it has the button where it is. I wish they had it somewhere else, somewhere easier to access. But we don't just badmouth products, you know, like if we don't like something, we'll mention it, but we're never like, oh, this product sucks, oh, this product's trash, you know. We don't do stuff like that. But if there's something that we think that the, you know, like other people will want to know about, we try to let you know. Yeah, see, that's the one thing we're never gonna say anything about a product that is just straight up like slandering the product. But if there's a feature of something that we don't like, we're gonna mention it, because it's important for people to know, oh, well, this operates like this, so you may want to know about this beforehand before you decide to get this product. So that's just something that we try to incorporate into everything. But moving on to this next product that we just added to the carousel, this is going to be the Go Plus 2-in-1 folding treadmill. So let's go ahead and jump right into that real quick. This is a product by Justin, and so we're gonna jump straight into that. Yeah, I agree, Ian. Honesty is very important, you know. And even when we do, even in our live, the stuff that we do in our live show, like we endorse them. But if there's something that we think we should mention to you that we feel like you should know, like I'm never afraid to mention it. Also, Tom R, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment live show. Happy to have you here.
The treadmill is rated to somebody up to 300 pounds, but I felt like it was still a little unsteady. If I wasn't holding on to the rails, I felt a little unsteady on the treadmill. Now, particularly it's on carpet, it's supposed to be on a hard floor, but I had to hold on to the rails because the treadmill is a little thin
Look at Justin's little dad jog.
for me and a little unsteady. I would think the treadmill works better for somebody who's lighter, thinner, who has better balance. I don't have good balance. I'm really clumsy, so I felt like I had to hold on the sides, especially when it was fast. Now, it goes 7 miles per hour max speed, which is nice. It goes pretty fast. Although my son, who does running for football, says it didn't go fast enough for him. He needed to go faster for him. The other two things about the treadmill, too, is it's great for walking. If you just want a treadmill to walk in place, because I'm on conference calls for my day job, around 8 to 9 hours a day, I'm on calls all day long. I spend 14 hours a day sitting at my desk. 14 hours a day just sitting. With this treadmill, which is why I bought it in the first place.
Yep, see, Justin said it best right there. We're always honest and authentic. We won't promote stuff that we don't stand behind. 100% true. That's 100% true. And like, though I'm not gonna name any names or anything, but like sometimes you get a product and you just get frustrated. Like Justin knows, like I am not afraid to tell Justin, yo, this product sucks. You see this thing? It fell apart.
I can at least do some of those calls where I don't have to be in front of my PC watching a Teams meeting or watching a document or something. I can actually walk on the treadmill and at least get some of my cardio going, not be sitting and be so sedentary all day long. So
let's
that's
go,
where it
Oliver!
is. What I don't like about it is there is no controls up by your shoulders or hands whatsoever to control the treadmill. It's a smart treadmill, which means you have to open up the Bluetooth app, the app on your phone, to control the treadmill, or you have to use the remote. Which means when I have Spotify or Audible open, if I want to adjust the speed on the treadmill, I have to exit my music app, go into the treadmill app, adjust the speed up or down, then go back and switch my tracks. And so if I'm going fast, like 4 or 5 miles per hour, I can't easily just press a button and drop the speed down immediately. I've got to tailor it down.
You know, and you know, it's funny too that you guys are talking about like honest reviews and stuff, and he's like right now, this is like a perfect example of it. He's telling you like, you know, this thing is cool, but like, here's a little issue that I have with it. And so this is how we try to incorporate, you know, like stuff that people care about into it. Yeah, see, this is like the perfect example of honest feedback.
Or taper it down with the remote by pressing minus multiple times, or I've got to go into the app and press minus multiple times. I don't just have a quick button where I could just instantly cut that speed from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So it's like he was answering your questions right there. Like if you want to see what we mean when we say we do honest reviews, this is like the perfect example of it.
Like you do on some of those treadmills with the fancy LCD displays that are up right at the control station where you see the dock on that treadmill. So just know that there's limitations to the treadmill, but you it's a trade-off, right? So you make a trade-off for light, portability, folding, and
Look at Pumpkin.
and for getting you moving and walking. It works well for that. For me,
How does, you know what? I'm curious, Justin. How does Pumpkin react to treadmills?
I was looking for something like a little bit easier. Yes, the emergency trip works fine, but I would have preferred those controls to be like on the sides or right on the front where I could easily tap it, built into the frame of the treadmill instead of me having to use a mobile app or a remote to do it.
So as you can see right there, a really nice treadmill, a really nice folding treadmill at that too, where you can have the bars up, or you can just have it just the treadmill, especially if you want to use it at like a standing desk or at your desk. And as you can see, he right in the video he mentions like the small drawbacks that it has. You know, it doesn't have those physical buttons that you can use to adjust the speed and stuff. You have to use the app, which can be, you know, kind of cumbersome, especially if you're listening to music or something, and especially you know, Eric. What happens if your phone? Yeah, Justin. What happens if your phone dies? Oh man, I love you, Eric. That was a good one. That was a good one. But you know, and you know, as we were talking about, you can, you know, as you can see, you know, we do try to give the honest review. You know, as he mentioned, like that's one of the downsides of it is that you have to use the app, you know, and it can be a little tedious to do so. But it's still overall a great product. It's something that we can show off to you guys and interest you in, see if you're interested in. You know, you get a little insider peek, and what's also an advantage too is that since Justin reviewed the product and Justin is in the chat, you can always ask him questions about it too. Oh yeah, it's flat only, can't do incline. So it's a really nice treadmill for like having with a standing desk too. Or like he said, you know, he's in the office 14 hours a day, and so having that to you know, be able to walk around and get the blood flowing and the circulation going is just really good. Now, oh, all of us are nerds here. I'm pretty sure almost every dragon blogger, like okay, at least 70% of dragon bloggers play D&D, and this next set that we have to show you is the gray jar D&D dice tray and dice tower with storage. And so this is a really nice little set to have. Of course, it's got dragons on it, so you know, we love dragons here at Dragon Blogger, so it's definitely worth checking out. So let's jump right into that one.
I'm here showcasing the Grey Jar D&D dice tray, dice tower, and storage. What makes this really unique is this dice rolling tower, and this is something that
I love that purple velvet. That looks so nice.
you don't need to assemble. It comes pre-assembled, and I'll get into that in a little bit. The first thing I want to show you, however, is the fact that you have 6 dice set storage bins here. Basically, you could fit 6 sets of dice, separate out the colors, easy to go. You also can have the rolling tray off to the left or the right. You know, you have a full-size rolling tray, and say you have the DM set, you have your own little rolling tray over here where you attach the dice
Yeah, this thing looks really nice. I love that little dice tower too.
tower as well. But you can see here's this other orange dice. These are 3D acrylic orange dice here. Just the way they look on the velvet purple looks really nice. I'll put them in another set here just to show you an example. So, yep,
Justin, when are we doing a Dragon Blogger campaign?
you can fit your typical set of D&D dice in here, each one. You won't be able to fit a ton of dice, just about
None of us would ever have time. It would be so hard to schedule a session.
one set in each container. Now, this dice rolling tower is really impressive. I have used plastic dice rolling towers before, and this one is just way better than all the plastic ones that I've used because it's velvet lined on the inside. The
God, that purple velvet just looks so good. I love the design of this
dice
thing.
just roll nicely. It doesn't make a lot of clicking noise like it does when you roll the dice in the plastic towers, and they just come out really nice and randomized. And it just looks great watching them roll in and come out and randomized instead of shaking it in your hand. It just adds a nice little flair and a nice little touch. Now, one thing I will tell you about this dice tower that's particularly awesome is it's magnetic on the bottom and sticks to the sides. So
Oh, that's so cool.
no matter which side you want to put it on in your rolling area, it actually holds it in a vertical position. And it's a decent enough magnet that it holds it in place so that you could just simply put your dice tower, attach it to one of the sides on your rolling area, and you're good to go.
Oh, this is so well made. This is great. Yeah, I know, right, Justin?
And you can see how easy it is just to plonk your dice in there, let them just roll through the
We need to do it next Saturday, please.
velvet, you know, the
Or
velvet
this
angled
Saturday.
steps so that they could come out with a randomized roll. Ooh, natural 18. So again,
I love the little pause. Ooh, natural 18.
just a really nice touch, this whole velvet dice set with the dice rolling tower. Out of all the dice towers, and dice rolling towers are somewhat of a gimmick, right? You know, instead of shaking the dice and rolling a whole bunch of dice. But out of all the dice rolling towers that I've ever used, this velvet lined inside one is by far better than any of the plastic ones I've ever used. So if you're looking for a dice storage box, one that includes
Okay, I got you. Hold on, let me go back. Ooh, natural 18.
so again, just a really nice touch. Velvet,
Hold on.
you know, the velvet angled steps so that they could come out with a randomized roll. Ooh, natural 18.
Ooh, natural 18.
With a randomized roll. Ooh, natural 18. So again, just a really nice touch, this whole velvet dice set with the dice rolling tower. Out of all the dice towers, and dice rolling towers are somewhat of a gimmick, right? You know, instead of shaking the dice and rolling a whole bunch of dice.
Oh man, so yeah, this thing is absolutely fantastic. I don't have that, but if you guys are looking for a really awesome set with a really nice tray, a really nice dice tower, this thing is fantastic. I love the magnetic capabilities of it for it to attach to the side of the box so that it holds it in place, and that oh, you want me to play it again? Hold on, I can play it one more time. Let me pull it back up. But just that really nice velvet that purple velvet interior is just fantastic. It looks really nice. The aesthetic of it is absolutely amazing. We got to play the natural 18 part
I'm
again. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. I think it was like right. Let me see. Oh, here it
natural
is.
18. So again,
Hold on.
randomized roll. Ooh, natural 18.
Ooh, natural 18. All right, one more time, one more time, one more time.
So they could come out with a randomized roll. Ooh, natural 18. So
It's okay, Justin. We forgive you. That was just so funny. The first time I heard that, I was like, "Ooh, natural 18." Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Whenever it comes to making fun of people, anytime I spot something that is a laughable moment, and I have to point it out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's part of my job. Okay. All right, so the last product that we have for tonight to show you guys is this really nice Time Kettle M2 language translator, which these things are really cool. James covers this one. I've seen a lot of these products and I think that they are absolutely amazing. This product also features a 15% clickable coupon on the page too. So if you're interested in these, which I definitely am interested in these, it's definitely worth checking out. So let's go ahead and jump right into this. We got a James here product, so get ready for a 10-minute product though. Oh, Justin, no. If you want to see Justin really excited, you should see Justin when he does the cold head wrap. He is so happy in that video. He's like, I get migraines and stuff, and this thing is fantastic. All right, I will play the I think I still have them. Hold on, let me see. I have one. Okay, while this is playing, I'll set up the bloopers. Let's play this James video real quick, and I got you guys on some blooper videos.
James here. Today we're taking a look at a product from Time
I knew it. I knew it was gonna be a documentary video. How do you talk about these for 8 minutes, James?
Kettle. This is their M2 language translator, which may help you on your next vacation if you're planning on traveling abroad. Now, the cool thing is this does support 40 languages, 93 accents, online versions, or 7 offline languages. So you can do 7 offline if you're in an area that has no data or anything that your phone cannot connect to, which is very, very cool. Yes, it does take an app to work with this. Not a big deal, though. Now, guys, with this, you get the earbuds. Guys, the earbuds can be used as regular earbuds. Now, you'll get about 6 hours of usage time with the earbuds on a charge, and then you have 30 hours of standby with the case. Now, I'm going to pop the
Okay, yeah, he does have to explain it all, but I have all 4 of the blooper clips pulled up. Don't worry. As soon as we finish this, we'll get into. I'll put them, and I'll save the best one for last. Though.
here, and hopefully it don't drop it. And I'm going to make sure and grab the other piece. Now, inside here, guys, you get your standard USB to USB-C charging cable in white. Then you get this nice black case. This black case says Time Kettle right on it. And this is what we're going to talk to you about.
No, but these products are really cool. Like these translators, I would love to get one of these.
Guys, so you get the 6 hours of usage time, you get the translation, you get the touch modes, you get the speaker modes, and all of that cool stuff. You get the offline translations, you get the
They have this program that works with like Google Glass, and so when someone's talking to you, you can actually see the words like pop up on your eyes, and I think that that's really
online
cool.
translations. You can listen to music with this. This does have Bluetooth 5.0, which is actually quite cool. Will actually connect up to your Fit iOS or Androids, so it works all together.
Yes, I do. That's the one that I'm going to be playing first. I like that one.
Now, a couple cool things. Like I said, the 40 languages. That's just impressive. Now, I have used this a few different times already, and it actually quite impresses me. Now, here's another cool thing. This will pop apart. It magnetically pops apart. You can use it single or dual, and I've been using it dual. They are labeled left and right, guys. Just a standard earbud. Just like that. Just like an earpod stuff.
Also, Kindle customer, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment live show. Guys, if you are listening, you can hear the sound of my voice and you aren't already following, please press that follow button and come join us and our happy Dragon Blogger family. We always have a good time here at Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment. Justin, could you please go ahead and repost those links for me for the current giveaways that we have going on? Yeah, welcome to the best stream. Brandy said it best. Welcome to the best stream ever. Let's see, going to ask my son about the lightsabers for my grandson. Oh, yeah, those, honestly, that set of lightsabers is really cool. That's a really good one. It's a really budget friendly one too, because they're really, what I like about them most is like they're half the price of like the replica ones, and those you can actually like fight with too, so you don't have to worry about breaking them or anything. The replica ones have electronics in the actual blades, so that's why you can't fight with them. Yeah, you can. No, it's more than $20 off. I think currently right now, I think they're regular like $250, and currently they're $99.85 with a $20 clickable coupon, so you can get them for like a third of the price. Like they are really good, and they're also not as long as typical lightsabers either, and so that's something that makes them really good for kids too, because like they're not overbearing, so that you don't have to worry about them losing control. They're also kind of light too, so it's really nice, but I wouldn't try to fight with them inside. They're really good for outside dueling.
So now it actually flashes green, indicating that it needs to come on. Then you'll just put it in your ear and you're good to go. But hey, look, that's the wrong ear pod. I put it in the wrong side. My bad. I'll just grab it and put it in the left hand side, right? So you just stick it in.
You asked Mrs. Shona if she can buy you lightsabers.
And you're good to go. Now, some people may not like the fit of this. Some people may love the fit of this. If you're an AirPod lover, this may be the one for you. For me, it fits, but it doesn't always fit properly. That's because I have smaller eardrums inside.
See, I can relate to James. I also have small ears, and his birthday is on the 29th.
It's not a big deal. Now, pairing it up is quite simple, quite easy, guys. Just open it up.
Happy early first birthday to your daughter. Aww.
And it'll drop down your Bluetooth settings on your phone, and it will pair up. Now, here's where we're gonna get cool.
Wait, Brandy, you're a grandmother, so I assume your daughter's probably like my age, right?
Pop my phone open.
I always forget that you're gaming grandma.
And I'm gonna grab the translation piece, but guys, give me a second. It's making me log into my phone for some reason. Okay, now that you guys see we're in here and we're in the app, you'll see that it says a list of products. Now, we want the M2s because that's what we have, is the M2s. Once that pops up, it will actually walk us through how to connect the M2s.
I can't believe I've watched James's video for 4 minutes already. Let's skip just a little bit.
The language and all of that cool stuff.
Oh, there
so
we
you
go.
can click here, tap, and now it's in speaker mode. If I say hola, it'll actually change it into whatever language you want from the English, which is the top one, right? And then down here, it is the translation. and I'm actually hearing it in my earbuds as we go, which is very, very cool.
Oh, you just turned 26 in June. Wait, are you a Cancer? Also, Alejandro Costilla, thank you so much for the follow.
Now, I wished you guys could actually hear this.
Welcome to the Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment live show.
And it would be really
Brandy, I didn't know I was older than you. Oh, you're a Gemini? Oh, okay.
cool
I
if
see.
you could,
I
because
see.
honestly, everything I am saying is being read back
Wait, that is so cool. Y'all see this?
to me.
I just turned 27 like a little less than 2 weeks ago.
In
I am an old man. I am gamer grandpa.
Spanish. And now if we go into listen mode, and I'm going to actually take one of these
Oh, thank you so much, Brandy.
earbuds out because, yeah, it's easier for me right now. We're going to do this. We're going to
Justin's old. Justin's gonna be 45. He's basically a tree. He's basically a tree.
tap.
He's
And we're
Mr.
going to
Dragon
just say,
Tree.
hola. And it now says, hello. Now if I say, ¿Cómo está? But it kind of, it indicates it's reading the English and mixing it up. But not a big deal. It needs to learn me.
So yeah, so this is that is a really cool product to have. I honestly think that one of those would be very handy if you're going to travel too, especially if you want to try to like kind of sort of ingratiate yourself into like the culture and stuff, and you're trying to basically make sure that you can talk and communicate with people. I think that's a really cool product to have. And it's really awesome. Let's see, James and I are the oldest on the team right now. I'm older than, really? I did not know that, actually. But yeah, you old coots, that's what y'all are. So we have reached the end of the stream though, however. And so before I leave you guys, I have 4 videos to show you guys on YouTube of just some really funny Dragon Blogger blooper clips of Nate and Justin. That the last one is my favorite. It makes me laugh so much, but Nate's are hilarious too. So we're gonna start off with a older Justin when you guys get to see skinny young Justin. And it makes me laugh. And then we'll move on to 2 Nate ones, and then my favorite one, because Justin and I have been getting slammed with all kinds of case videos. And let me tell you something, sometimes you get tongue-tied when you're making these videos, and it's funny to know that like there's some solidarity between content creators. Because let me tell you something, in the last video that I'm going to show you, when Justin sighs, I have been at that spot so many times before, man. Let me tell you something, it's funny, but I can show you better than I can tell you. So let's jump right into these videos before I let y'all go for the evening.
This is Justin Jamino from DragonBlogger.com.
I love that. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's go. Let's. Nate cracks me up in this one.
As you can see, you have a plastic bag. Caution, what's going to happen in here? Spring loaded. Oh, Jesus. Not springs.
That one cracks me up. That one cracks me up every time. Not your spring.
Okay, so now this is going to be the actual arm right here. You see how it's spring loaded? They weren't lying. Oh my god. All right, so I'm going to show you how to set this up here in a second too. Matte black finish, looks really good. Feels very durable. It doesn't feel cheap, doesn't feel gimmicky. Whenever something feels solid, it feels solid. Yep.
Oh man. Okay, this one is hilarious. He's like, I don't think I'm blind. I don't feel blind.
These ones look really cool. These are actually, I've been wearing these to work while I'm driving because I drive a lot for work. And I actually really like the way these ones look. For some reason, I know I don't look like Daredevil, but I feel like Daredevil when I'm not. I don't feel blind. If that. if that's what I'm saying. But
He can't even recover. He's just like,
I feel like these are like Daredevil sunglasses. Do they not look like the sunglasses he wears? Am I completely off? The pattern of these ones look.
I
really
gotta watch
cool.
that
These
one
are
again. I'm
I've been wearing
sorry.
these to work while I'm driving because I drive a lot for work, and I actually really like the way these ones look. For some reason, I know I don't look like Daredevil, but I feel like Daredevil when I'm. No, I don't feel blind. If that's what I'm
saying. Brandy might be right. I might pee myself. Okay, no, last one. Okay, the last one's my favorite because you're gonna see right when Justin sighs. It's hilarious. Okay, hold
2
on.
millimeter gap here, which prevents your camera lenses from even close to the cup. It has a 2 millimeter gap about that prevents your camera lenses from even. It has a 2 millimeter. It has a raised 2 millimeter about. I'm here showcasing the Crave crystal clear case for the i. I'm here showcasing the Crave crystal clear case for the i14. I'm here showcasing the Crave crystal clear case for the iPhone 14 Pro Max. If you're looking for a protective
Wait,
clear
here comes.
case for the iPhone 14 Pro Max, then if you're looking.
Oh, it's the silence into the sigh that gets me every time. That's my favorite part. I have been there more times than I can count. Oh my god.
Pro Max, then if you're looking.
I need to hydrate. Oh. Oh man, one more time.
Pro Max, then if you're looking for a protective clear case for your iPhone 14 Pro Max, then Crave has you covered. This
one. Hold on. I don't know who that is. Oh my god. Oh god, I'm about to cough up a lung. Oh, that was great. Oh man, I love getting to laugh with you guys. It's the best. It really is. Woo, woo, woo. I'm gonna have to go to the restroom after this. But thank y'all so much for being here. You know, I love getting to stream for you guys, and so it was nice to get to show you guys those blooper reels. But I have gone well over my regular time, and so just before I head out, I'm going to drop the links again for the current giveaways that we have going on. So there's a chance to enter to win the Eufy Secure. Uh-oh. What is that? Excuse me? Your laugh is making me laugh harder. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I posted it like that. That's so weird. Hold on. Let me see if it works this time. Okay, there we go. So, you can enter for a chance to win the Eufy Security Smart Drop Delivery Box valued at $399.99, and that ends October the 1st. You enter for a chance to win that at www.dragonflogger.com/win smart drop. I'm sorry, I just keep thinking about that sigh. Oh, that sigh. Okay, I'm sorry. And then there's also the chance to win the Nkda Air Comfy S Superlight Gaming headset and W1 RGB headset stand. And you enter for a chance to win that one at www.dragonblogger.com/win Nkda. So don't forget, make sure you get your entries in, guys. Going to be really important.
2 million.
I'm sorry. Before I go, one more time. Just one more time. I'm sorry. I gotta see it one more time, and then I'll let you guys go. I'm so sorry. Wait.
iPhone 14 Pro Max. If you're looking for a protective clear case for the iPhone 14 Pro Max, then if you're looking.
Oh, Thank y'all so much for being a wonderful audience. If you aren't currently following, please press that follow button to stay up to date to all of our Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment live shows. I have been your host with the most but no toast and apparently no breath in my lungs either. Nkda, it's your boy. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your Monday night, and I will catch you all tomorrow night. Make sure that if you're interested in hearing my Star Wars reading for the Tuesday night shows, which we're probably going to make a regular thing, be sure to stay tuned tomorrow for the end of the show while I'll be doing that. But until then, peace out, Girl Scouts. Hit that follow button, and I'll catch y'all all later. Thank y'all so much for being a wonderful audience. Good night, everyone.